All right, I think it's on, Frank.
Game 2 that Nationals Braves Phillies got rained out.
I think it's on. I think we're live.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, retweet it.
Was not diagnosed at the time, but later, a couple of days later, was diagnosed with a concussion and wound up on the injury.
Hey, Doug, they let this guy stay in the game, and he hit his head onto the field.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did he then get tackled 4 days later?
No, but he was
okay. All right.
But he missed his start like 4 days later. I was actually at that game. That was one of the games that I went to, the doubleheader.
Yeah.
He was trying to throw out a ball got away, and he tried to throw a runner out at home, and he hit his head, went head first into the.
And did the Braves follow concussion protocol?
Nope.
They didn't?
Nope.
How do you know that?
Because he stayed in the game.
Well, no, hold on. No, that's. Hold on. So him staying in the game automatically means that they didn't follow concussion protocol? That's, I mean, you're basically telling me that the Dolphins should be fined, probably even suspended for the rest of the season if that's the case. Because they kept 2 in the game last week.
Well, that might fucking happen.
That's what you're. So you're saying so you, Frank, are saying the Dolphins should be suspended indefinitely for the rest of the season.
That freaking Chris Nowinski just doesn't shut the fuck up. He was a terrible wrestler, had a boring personality. Of course it goes foul.
Of course it is.
Everything the Mets hit hard goes foul.
What happens in these series, Gary, when teams have been facing each other so many times, know each other over the course of the year, is that what team makes the adjustments?
So are you saying that the Dolphins should face a penalty?
Well, if Dolphins face a penalty, so should the Braves.
No, Frank, come on. Come on, Frank. Are you saying the Dolphins should face a penalty?
They're probably gonna.
No, but should they?
I don't know. I don't know what the investigation is going to turn up.
I mean, he was clearly concussed in Miami.
Yeah, but the question is, why did the independent neurologist clear him?
I know you think the Dolphins paid him off. I mean, all the fingers point back to the Dolphins, right?
23 and 26 at the end of
like either they ignored it on their own.
I mean, at the very least, the independent neurologist should no longer be working for the NFL.
Well, yeah, I mean, so here's the question. I mean, the Dolphins. Are you saying the Dolphins should just blindly accept whatever that person says and have no responsibility on their own?
No, you know how it works.
I mean, just because I know how it works in Miami, where they don't care about player safety.
I think every team would have done the same thing.
I think I would disagree with that. I think that is a very good.
Goes down Nemo.
Yeah, it's a very good way to ration it. It's a very good way to rationalize.
Yeah, well, my NFL season,
your team does it.
My NFL season's gone to fucking hell.
Well, I mean, it's a hell of a rationalization. But anyway, what's happening here with the Braves?
The Mets going down feebly, it looks like.
I mean, it's only been one at.
Yeah, well, I can tell.
I heard he was he third in framing?
Who?
Nemo? Or am I thinking of someone? Who's the Mets catcher?
Nito.
That's Nito. Not Nemo. Nito.
On Wednesday, but he has been raging hot.
Usually Nemo and Nito bat back to back.
Yeah.
And they're batting back to back today.
So this is
no. Nito bats ninth.
Look, I got you.
Bats ninth. So when it rotates back over, it's Nito Nemo.
He's got 2 career home runs against Freed in 30 at bats.
I gotta get this pitch count up. When the Mets get the pitch count up, they usually do good. And they haven't been doing that a lot lately.
I don't know, Frank.
He lines one to center field. That's going to drop for a base hit, and the Mets have the first base runner of the night. And toward the end of the bat, but Pete lines one to center field for a 1-out single.
What do you have? 4 strikes?
Yeah. Worst game of the season.
Yeah.
That's the times he goes into those big.
You think he's too big? You think he needs to lose some weight?
first two hitters drops in front of Harris.
It fluctuates. He's been a little bit better this year.
I saw a video of him running around the bases the other day, and I'm like, he might be a unit for him.
He's a borderline unit, yes.
He's getting up there.
He's a borderline unit.
I think after he retires, it could go awry.
I've been told by a number of people he is.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
That's same thing like when you see offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Offensive linemen like Tony Vaselli, Jeff, you'll see them lose a lot of weight, or they let themselves go.
That basically that Pilon's was basically like a Gronkowski.
Yeah.
You know, like just like
when he's active, when he's playing the game.
Yeah, he's kind of like
I don't know. Robert Gronkowski has some great genes. I don't know.
I'm talking about just like personality wise. He's like, you know how Gronkowski's kind of a doofus.
Yeah, but I don't know. Gronkowski is like, I don't think he might be book smart. He might be book smart, or he just likes, he's a partier, you know? He's got the partier mentality. I would equate, Pete Alonso's from Florida, right? He went to UF?
Yep.
Who was that swimmer from UF that claimed he got robbed in Brazil?
Oh,
he was a real dummy.
Oh, that guy was I didn't know that guy went to, I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Ryan Lochte.
Ryan Lochte.
I didn't know he went to the Gator. I didn't know he was a Gator.
Yeah, he's a Gator.
That man might be one of the dumbest motherfuckers ever.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, that's harsh language for this street, but I would say based on what he was saying,
It's only 10 pitches. Mets need to get that. I don't know what happens in the Mets at 2 pitches in work pitch counts. DeGrom's basically not pitch shut out in this game.
You think so?
Yep.
How many innings do you think the one pitch? 4 innings? 5 innings?
If he's good, though,
before they take him out.
If it's good, they'll go 6 or 7.
So,
I mean, the Mets just cannot let themselves get swept in this fucking series. Every time the Mets have played the Braves in September, they get fucking swept. 96, 98, 99. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Several extra days of rest to set them up for this series.
I like these uniforms. Oh.
So a little tell for Freed there with runners on base. When he's going to go to first, he'll raise that knee a little slower than he does when he goes to the plate. See if the Mets can get a read on that over the course of this game.
So, did you place your bet?
Yeah.
16 steals this year.
1 unit?
6 times.
Yeah, $10.
I made a responsibly dangerous parlay, or not parlay, large bet.
0-2 to Cannon.
Oh, jeez. Can you guess what the bet says?
$25?
A little more. I did special number.
7 games at Truist Park this year. They've gone 3 and 4 in those 7 games. They've won the
86?
No. I'm not. I don't have big port my money. I'm not going to bet $86 on a game. I bet 50. 5 units.
Short lead for Lindor.
50 is a special number, as you know.
1-2 to Cannon. And the fastball hammered foul directly to the ground. It's still 1-2.
Maybe we'll see any weird smile girls here. They probably wouldn't allow that in Atlanta, right?
Here's Francisco Alvarez. They didn't ask him to do any catching duties today. No warming up pitchers in the bullpen.
Is he just going to hang out? He's just hang out in the dugout?
No, he's DH.
Is there for moral support?
He's a DH.
People away from him. Just let the talent flow.
He can't even drink.
Yeah.
Spot for a 20-year-old.
Who's there to hang out? Hopefully get a hit.
1-2 to Cannon. And curveball hits slowly toward third, and that ball stays fair. No, goes foul. Late call on third base.
Oh, what? Come on.
But he had it foul. Riley goes through with the play just to make sure.
Garbage.
What makes that play difficult is the big body of Riley running right on that line as in front.
And the Mets paid these umps off?
Got to kind of peek around him.
That was
the
foul.
youngest member of the quartet, and Lance calling the balls and strikes tonight for a strike rate.
Angel Hernandez out there?
Nope.
Veteran Ted Barrett.
So it should be a fair game.
I never got the answer to it. Do you think they rejigger the umpires for big series like this?
I do not.
I don't think so as well.
Nobody wants to see Angel Hernandez out there except for the Braves. He's the only. That's the only place he gets cheered is in Atlanta. In fact, they hold out the lighters and the cell phones and sing "Angel, You're My Angel" every time he comes to the field.
Angel, You're My Angel.
Yes, it's.
Is that so? That's supposed to be based on a Shaggy song.
And he pulls one on the ground.
Ugh.
Riley to his left. One left. Jacob
Got it.
takes the mound.
All right. That was a good first half. It's a good first half.
Let me see what's going on over here.
Yeah, swappers. We're going to another game. What else is on?
Oh, that's what I need to see.
Yeah.
I want to see if Judge comes out.
Now, Frank, you said you hate the Braves more than the Yankees.
Much more.
Much more.
Much more.
And your hatred for the Braves, it comes just because the Braves are so much better.
I just they're kind of an arrogant, just a bunch of pricks on the team. The mascot fucking sucks.
We don't disparage Blooper.
Yes, we do. Blooper is the most annoying, irritating mascot in the world.
I don't think he is. What I mean, okay. So I think you named your 5-horse mascots, right?
Yeah.
Why did Gritty get in there? What did Gritty ever do to you?
I fucking hate the Flyers, and he's stupid looking.
All right, so you don't like Gritty not because he's a mascot, but because of the team he's a mascot for.
Probably.
All right. So if Gritty was I don't know, the Avalanche's mascot, you wouldn't care.
No, the Avalanche have a much better mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a dog, isn't it?
It's the St. Bernard.
Yeah.
I forgot what the name of it is. It might be like Rocky. It might be Rocky.
That
Something
would
like that.
that would go well.
And
That makes sense.
you know, in the old days, the St. Bernards would be out there in the snow.
Yeah.
To help
For
rescue.
survivors.
Yeah.
Best pitcher in baseball since
Yeah.
2018. Coming off his worst start maybe in those
Yeah, we
last
talked
5 years.
about
The last time against Oakland.
It's a brilliant mascot.
Yeah. Okay. So you've talked about 5-horse mascots, 5 best mascots,
All
and
right.
obviously we're not going to include Mr. Met for obvious reasons.
For the Braves, notable by his absence, Juan Carissa, the young second baseman. They're going with the veteran Orlando Arcia instead.
Let's see. I'm gonna go MJ Devil number 1.
The third spot of the
Why
batting
NJ
order.
Devil?
Yes, he's funny.
Okay.
Acuna leads off against DeGrom, and his first pitch is fouled away.
Number 2. I'm gonna say in hockey. Is my number 2 mascot.
Okay.
Finn. The mascot of the San Jose Sharks.
4 runs in the first
Gotcha.
inning against the A's, including
is it
He's never given up
FIN?
4 runs in the first
Yeah.
inning of a game.
And this is a team I hate, but I have to begrudge him as one of the best mascots.
Fastball away at 100 miles an hour, 1-1.
The Philly Fanatic.
Acuna has been in and out of the lineup.
All right.
He said it a couple of months ago.
So
after
Gritty,
the series with the
you
Mets
hate,
that his knee does not
but you love Philly Fanatic.
Yes, he's derivative.
After Terry
He's
his
what?
ACL,
He's derivative.
he grounds one to
He's
short.
derivative.
Yes.
Acuna running hard, but
Besides,
he's
Can you explain what you mean by that?
He's just another ripoff of other mascots.
Gritty is.
Yes.
What is he? What mascot?
And he's a bully. He's knocked kids down on the ice.
What mascot is Gritty a derivative of? Who is Gritty copy?
I don't know, but he just he looks like he looks like a mop with googly eyes.
Yeah. What other mascot looks like that?
And it just
So one out of the other, and Swanson.
He looks like other mascots. Which ones?
Well-
Whatever.
well, I could have pissed off Jerry by naming who I almost named.
Why would Jerry be upset with that?
I was going to name Steely McBean. He's one of the worst.
He is new, isn't he?
Fairly new.
He came around in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Or 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you? He really does look like. I mean, after we saw the USFL mascots, he really does look like a USFL mascot.
He does.
Swanson's third time around. Sixth inning has been the biggest issue for DeGrom this year. Swanson takes outside. Swanson led the National League in games played last year, and
All right, so Steely McBeam, that's his name, right?
Yeah, he's a bad man. Not a really good looking mascot.
It's just very generic.
Yeah.
It's very
And the same thing can be true for one of the other mascots I named.
Yeah.
Rowdy.
Which one's that? Oh, man.
He and if I don't know if you've ever seen Rowdy. It looks like the USFL mascot. It's the mascot of the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Well, you mentioned him as one of your worst, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is, again, that's a very. He just looks like a generic.
Supposedly, the Commanders are coming out with a mascot, and the vote is between a hog and a dog.
Yeah.
If it's the dog, thumbs down.
Yeah.
The hog has to win.
Not only does the hog have to win, I would appreciate it if Commanders just became like their legal name and everyone referred to them as the Hogs.
The two names I would have liked them to become would have been the Red Tails or the Red Hogs.
Yeah. 1-2 coming to Swanson.
Oh, come on.
DeGrom's got his first strikeout of the
What are you
night.
swinging at?
Second of the year in 59 innings, 2 out.
Listen, the slider is
Here's another mascot that's great. And it's the first NBA mascot.
He's
The first NBA
near
mascot.
the plate.
The first NBA mascot is the Gorilla.
Oh, for Phoenix.
Yes.
Another guy who you have to say
Are you saying Gorilla?
Braves team. It was a few
Or
days
Gorilla?
after Michael Harris arrived.
He's a gorilla, but his name is basically spelled Go. Go is capital G-O-Rilla.
Why is Geo capitalized?
It is Gorilla.
That's okay. That's what I'm saying. So it's Gorilla.
Yeah, that's basically how he's basically spelled. And
Who's Rilla?
Grew up in Atlanta. He has done everything the Braves could have
it's Gorilla.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha. It's supposed to be an emphasis.
yes.
Go, Rilla. Whoever that is. Remember that Sons and Four guy?
That organization's a mess right now. That owner is getting forced out.
Is it?
Yeah. He's been suspended a year because basically,
Oh yeah.
and basically everyone just said no. He's got to sell the team.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think there has been like a precedent has been set that like if you're basically if you're an owner and you're found, whether it's morality or legal or whatever, I mean, if there's any.
Unless you're Daniel Snyder, you have friends in high places.
Well, I mean, we're talking about the NBA here. I think Adam Silver has set up a league, or an association, where if there's any question, if any conflict, you can't stay. Oh, what are you doing? What are they? What are they swinging at?
Did anybody Grom?
Ugh. All right. Braves are in good position.
You know, I'm going to start doing ranks in November.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to start doing ranks on my YouTube channel. I'm going to edit videos and do ranks. I've been thinking about doing it for a while, and now I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to see if Tanner can help me like really set up a template to make it look. I'm going to do things like ranking my top 10 sodas for Christmas. I'm going to do. It's not going to be just best. It's going to be best and worst. So I'll do a worst episode and a best episode. Like I'll do the top 10 worst Christmas songs. And everyone knows what the worst Christmas song is.
Two Front Teeth?
No. It's actually a good one. That's actually a good one.
Hold on. Is your worst Christmas song going to be a very popular Christmas song?
Probably not.
Okay, so it's not Mariah Carey?
No.
What's the worst Christmas song?
It's a song called Christmas Shoes.
Does anybody besides your family know about this song?
No, it's on the radio. It got a lot of airplay, especially about 10, 15 years ago. And he made a Lifetime movie about it, or a Hallmark movie about it.
I'm so uninterested already.
And the song is basically about a kid who doesn't have enough money to buy a present for his dying mother, and he wants to buy some nice shoes so that she can look beautiful for Jesus. It's a Christian rock band that song is.
I don't. Yeah, that's.
No. There should be no debate. Christmas Shoes is the worst Christmas song ever. It like takes you out of the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they stopped playing it. I think enough people hated it that it basically the airplay ended up stopping.
But now it's a Lifetime movie.
Yeah,
You know they make those Lifetime movies like in the middle of the summer.
Yeah, I know.
They film some of them in Nashville. Like where there's like it's neighborhoody enough, where like there's neighborhoods and stuff, but like
Yeah, it was either a Lifetime or a Hallmark movie. They're all the same. But
McNeil. What's your nickname for McNeil?
last year was McFeeble. This last year he had a terrible season.
Yeah, but that's not very clever.
It rhymes.
McNeil and McFeeble?
It sounds the same.
To who?
It sounds close.
Feeble and Neil.
Yes. There's a lot of E's and L's in there.
There's literally one. There's one E and one L.
There's a lot of E's and L's.
I don't know. I'll just have to disagree with you on that one, Frank. You think Neil and Feeble rhyme?
Yeah, they're both eel.
Are you saying feeble or feeble?
Feeble.
Yeah, that does no. I'm not going to let you get away with that one. That does not rhyme at all. You think feeble and McNeil rhymes?
That's a scene in some, but not a lot.
All right, let's see here.
Freed doesn't walk.
Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. Yeah, for go Iron Pigs. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Great stadium, Coca-Cola Park. Frank and I went this past season. Frank, that's the one I could do. Rank in the minor league ballparks.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola Park, where Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs play, is one of the nicest minor league baseball teams I've been to. Oh!
It's going to be a little tough for McNeil.
What was that?
McNeil, it's going to be tough for McNeil. He's got a better batting average than Judge, who is like top in the American League. But he's second in baseball in hitting.
What is this?
Now the backhead lights that work towards left and right field.
What is this?
Get in the eyes of those outfielders.
It fell in.
And this one.
You got grass.
What are you talking about? He was there. He could have made the catch.
Any clue where that ball was coming down. So the Mets have a leadoff base.
I guess we're lucky it didn't go past.
Huge game Wednesday.
You just got over another point now. That
ball was outside. What the fuck is this umpire doing?
Oh, we're already blaming the umpires now?
The box is the strike zone. That ball was outside the strike zone.
Frank, the umpire's there in person. You're not going to take his word for it?
Well, that's why we're going to need one day we're going to have robot
Look
up.
at that. Look at the boxes moving, Frank. Look at the box moving.
Sends up in the grass towards the Mets dugout after he releases, gets through that backside. But again, just game plan coming in is tons of spinners and soft stuff against this Mets lineup early.
He's a guy who for the season throws his fastball 46% of the time.
What did DeGrom have, like 12 pitches?
Yeah,
something like that.
25% of the time right now.
Need a double play. Turn two. Double play. Yeah, Coca-Cola Park. One of the better, one of the best ballparks.
Alvarez waiting on deck. And the fastball line base hit, and Escobar just continues to race.
This is how it starts.
Got a fastball that time and knew what to do with it. He
All right, now we just need a triple play. Now we just need a triple play.
For Francisco Alvarez.
Now, here's Alvarez's first at bat. 20 years old, throwing him right into the fire.
Well, Alvarez began his year at Double-A Binghamton, started a little slow.
Just can't allow a home run.
Won his promotion.
Just can't allow a home run.
Started a little slow, then tore it up. Hurt his ankle in August, missed a couple of weeks. But after coming back, his last 12 games, he had 395. And with the Mets not getting much from their right-handed DHs,
He's a catcher.
here he is, 20 years old. If the first pitch sharply grabbed
Woo!
his knees, gets the out at second.
Woo! Well, this reminds me of the days of Frank Healy. Remember when Frank Healy, when the Mets into Double-A, went double, play, oh, that's the way. Hey, listen, and he said, he goes, double your pleasure, double your fun. Oh, baby, double the Mets out. I mean, Frank Healy used to go like this. Hey, Mets fans, you're losing, and he had these things that he called groovies every time. I mean, Jesus, that's what I was afraid of. This is why. And even though J.D. Davis sucked most of the season, that J.D. Davis trade was a fucking disaster.
He can knock him in right here with that RBI easily.
Yeah, but it's lefty on lefty, 8th hitter. Guillorme hasn't got a hit in like a month.
Watch this carry. Watch the skip. Second, first hop. He just stayed down.
I mean, he hit it hard.
That was great. That was a great play.
Didn't skip through that.
Remember we yeah, by the way, you do know Alvarez we saw last year in Brooklyn.
I do know that.
Where the two pieces come together. Takes outside 2-0. Guillorme struggling against lefties, struggling lately. Just one for his last 16, still in there because of his defense.
Wow. 1 for 16?
Yeah, he's in a big slump.
Wow. It's a sweet beard, though. Right?
3 behind it, 2-0.
It's a nice beard.
Yeah, he does go a good beard.
And that's line to left center field, falling fast. Rosario.
That fell in.
Unbelievable. What are we doing out there? It was in his glove. It was in his glove.
But you have to control the catch to the ground.
No, Frank, it was obviously not a catch. Oh my God.
But close that glove before it got there.
What are we doing? I told you he could hit him, man.
And Tomas Nido comes up, so this clears the catcher spot. Used to say that clears the pitcher spot. But the Mets catchers are so bad. Though Nido's had a good month. He's actually.
Which is Frank? Is he good or bad?
I'd rather see Tomas Nido out there than James Buchanan. Tomas Nido's actually a passable hitter lately.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Who knows if that affects him at all on the field?
And like I said before, Gary, he's never been known for his outfield. He has a lot of outfield assists. That comes because a lot of runners like to run on him.
Well, the Mets get the advantage from it.
Keep hitting in the left field.
He got 3 hits in his last 9 at bats over his last 2 starts. Guillorme at first with 2 out, 1-0 Eagle. And Nido with a good cut, fouls one back, 2-1. Well, the Mets have been great when they get ahead. It's a tribute to how good their pitching has been this year. They have the fewest losses this year in any game in which they have held a lead. Next on the list, the Braves.
Show me 2 teams that have a good record. That'll always be the case.
2-1 to Nido. Nimmo would be next. And Nido 5-2 off. It's 2-2.
Now, Frank, what are your thoughts on this? You drop a foul ball, you got to throw it back, right? You can't, or you can't keep it. You drop a foul ball, you can't keep it. You got to give it away, throw it back, do something.
I think that's fair.
You can't keep it. If you drop a foul ball,
you have to find the nearest child.
Yeah.
You have to find the nearest child and give him the ball.
Well, you know, Savannah Bananas, that league.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I was about to say?
If he catches a foul ball, it's out.
Yeah. It became an issue in one of the games this season because it was a question. It's like whether or not the person caught it. They were saying they caught it, but the people around them were like, no, they didn't catch it.
You know that old guy, Bill Lee, came back to pitch again and he almost died of a heart attack?
Yeah.
We saw him in a game earlier this season.
Not a lot of responsibility going on these days in sports. You know?
No.
People that shouldn't be playing are out there playing. That reminds me of something else that just happened recently. I can't remember what it was.
But it's not often that you see Freed have a lack of command. But as we mentioned, he hasn't pitched in 8 days, and I wonder whether that has an impact.
Hasn't pitched in 8 days. This has not been a straight line season for Freed. Usually rattles off consecutive.
Let's get out of here.
Good starts, but that has not been the case this year. He's had a couple down ones as well.
Let's get out of here.
Four hits through the first 8 matches.
Let's do it right now.
3-2 count
Get
to
out with one
Nino
run.
with Guillorme getting set to run.
Come on.
Sandino pops
Guillorme's not fast.
right. Who's going to get
Falling. Ah.
In fair territory, that retires the side. That scratch out a run.
He hung up.
Oh, Frank.
We need to start hiring freelancers.
No, we need
You have a-
seats. That's what Jack
I don't know. I guess it was just
Stop worrying about what I would have said.
it looked like you had a.
I'm there.
You know, you remember what
Oh, he's on the road.
what they had with the
So why not
you know,
make up
if you
something?
left a picture on your TV, it
Yeah,
was
that happens.
like a burn in.
It burns in, but
It looked like there was.
It does. No, that does happen.
Yeah, it is on there. Yeah.
No, it is. It is. You're right.
So, I mean, is that going to go away?
It does.
It's because it was on your TV for so long.
Yeah.
How old is this TV?
About 7 years old.
That shit. Samsung is a great brand of TV, though.
What?
Samsung is a great brand of TV. Samsung, Sony, LG.
So hungry. Grab up delivers at night, you know.
All right, so are we going to see that Smile movie or not?
Okay. You
No.
got this, Chip. Go for Grubhub. Hey, Dad.
Are you scared?
I'll take chips and block.
It looks terrible.
Go for Grubhub.
Just say it's a scary movie. You don't want to see it.
Want to watch a scary movie? You put on The Exorcist.
No.
You ever see The Exorcist?
Not all the way through. I've seen parts of it. I think my mom saw it when she was little in theaters,
That's the same amount of hours our sleep
and
experts.
she didn't really watch it much. I didn't watch it as a kid.
The Smile just looks stupid.
That mattress firm.
You know what movie does look good? World's Greatest Beer Run.
I don't know if it does.
Hey,
Why would I mean, you know? Then again, I honestly haven't seen the full thing. I've seen it playing, but I haven't watched it.
well, I met the guy, so I'm a little interested in seeing it.
Yeah.
Started the National League, and he takes one just off the corner for ball 1.
So if you meet the Smile Girl, will you go see that?
Fuck no.
Gives this one a center field.
Oh,
There it is, that stupid song. Well, how many fucking bells and whistles do the Braves have? Roman.
as many as we can.
They said that when the Braves hit a home run, they're undefeated this year. Jacob DeGrom might be blowing this on purpose.
Yeah. I did tell somebody.
You know, Buster only said that. Buster only said that he wants to be a Braves so bad he can't wait till the season's over. And Buster only smiling on TV this morning that the Mets are going to get swept. And he said that when they get swept, he's going to have the broom and he's going to go right in your face. Him and Scott Van Pelt are going to be dancing in the room.
What's Scott Van Pelt?
Is that the show he's always on?
Is Scott Van Pelt a Braves fan?
I think he's a Oriole fan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a Northern guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You met the beer run guys, so you want to go see the movie.
Yeah.
So I think we should meet the Smile Girl.
No.
And then go see that movie.
That looks awful. No, it generally looks like an awful movie.
I think that is the genre. I think it's the same thing. It's a beautiful sound.
Jacob
Hold
DeGrom.
on, we'll just listen.
They robbed that. They robbed that from your college. You shouldn't be happy for that. You should be pissed off.
Hey, listen. As a Seminole fan, I cannot be upset with anybody appropriating anything.
What has happened to Jacob DeGrom?
I told a mutual friend of ours. He said he was going to bet the Mets tonight, and because he said DeGrom was, you don't go against DeGrom, and I said I don't think DeGrom would go hard against his future team. You think the Braves have made like a secret deal with DeGrom?
I think so.
Like, hey, listen, you let us win the division, and we'll give you a couple million when you come to LA. What do you think DeGrom got for it?
Do you believe that?
Oh, baby!
Baby! The season is over!
Woo!
Look at this! Look at this! Look at it! The Mets will not win another game. The Padres and DeGrom, look at DeGrom. He just tomahawked. DeGrom just tomahawked. He's a fucking traitor. Look at him. Look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. He just smiled at him. He is smiling. Did you see that was on the scoreboard? Buster only going to this. Buster only! That was Buster only in the Rays dugout! And by the way, did you hear about the Brooklyn Nets? They had a fight in the first training camp. They basically said that they cannot wait for the season to be fucking over.
The Brooklyn Nets?
Yeah.
Are we paying attention to that team this year?
They said that the Lakers this year, they're probably by the end of the year, the Lakers are going to have Lillard, Curry, and Durant.
Yeah, I'm not really a big basketball fan, so I can't really say that. I don't really have an opinion on that.
And this is going to be gone too. It's going to be 9 home runs in a row. And I'm going to see fucking Trevor Williams out the game again.
You know, I have to ask, is Kyle on the treadmill right now?
Yep.
Oh, can you imagine if that went out? Can you imagine if that went out?
This is the.
Can you imagine if that went out? Oh. 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 This batter plays trumpets as his walk-up song. That's a coincidence.
Edwin Diaz does. Contreras the DH. Swings and misses on fastball, 0-1. Braves love to swing at fastballs. They love to swing early in the count. They love to swing in general. They will chase balls out of the strike zone if you get ahead of them. That fastball caught the corner, 0-2.
So you see the adjustment by DeGrom now. Last 3 fastballs, 1 over 2 to Contreras,
right.
Coming inside on the right.
All right. We got this. We got this.
On the ground, the weights on it.
Steve!
So you got him out. What are you talking about?
By the way, the Braves catchers are combined. The Braves catchers are combined batting 700 lately.
Oh yeah.
This is now the Mets will go down 1, 2, 3. The Mets will got to get another base runner tonight. The nightmare is here. The sweep is on. The sweep is on.
What song was that? The sweet is on. What song is that?
The heat is on.
The heat is on. The heat is
He
on.
retired the first 17, struck out 12 of them, got 20 swings on the slider, 18 misses.
The heat is on.
First 18 is Eddie Rosario. It's nice.
Come on.
Fans after Rosario had a rough inning in the field. Greet him with a rousing chant.
It was the biggest reason they got through the National Championship Series last year. The MVP when he only went 14 for 25 with 3 home runs and 9 RBI.
That's 560. Down again. 560.
All right. All right. Oh, Frank, what's the ground doing here? He's just throwing at the Braves.
7-game hitting streak coming into the night. Just celebrated his 31st birthday earlier this week. Takes 1-1. And he comes inside with a slider and did not get a swing.
Good call, Blue. Good call.
2-1 to Rosario. Amanda Garcia is the number 9 batter. He would be next.
You tweeting, Frank?
Again, setting up inside. And that missed off the corner with a fastball. It's 3-1.
You notice how Rosario doesn't like to be pitched inside.
The ground sure throws fast, huh?
Either a high one that was down the middle, and that one in on his
How many pitchers in the league throw like 100?
out of the box, angry.
Not as many as he does.
Last time
Yeah.
the ground fell behind 3-1. He drove one to Olsen and hit it out of sight. Down to 3-1 to Rosario, and he swings and misses at a changeup, and it's 3-2.
See, his glove has his name on it.
A lot of players do that.
So Rosario is the kind of hitter that if he gets in hitter's counts, he's going to let it fly, and he's got tremendous power.
That's not a good start for Rosario.
Like everyone in this lineup.
Has a home run and 7 career at-bats against DeGrom. 3-2 coming. Struck him out. Came up still with Pete. To get Rosario.
All right. All right. Good inning. Good inning.
Look at him. You know what he's doing? The Grom is doing a job!
You told me his arms are by his side. He's depressed. Good inning now. Good
Nope.
inning.
And here it is. That's going to go down 1, 2, 3 on less than 10 pitches this inning. He did a hard medicine. Ripped out of their chest. The Grom is sucking now. He's going to get blown out by the fucking Padres next week.
Addiction was putting me and my baby at risk. Only heard about 844 rechange.
I tried following the dosage, but needed more to feel
It's only 2-1, Frank.
Nope. Game over. You got the Mets against this year. If the Braves lead, the Mets have not won a game. The Braves this year are undefeated when they take the lead. Undefeated.
Go on, say again. The Braves are undefeated. What?
The Mets have not won a game in which they've trailed the Braves since 1987. They have not had any comebacks against the Braves. If they're down by 1 run, it's over. In fact, in the games in which the Braves have had a lead, the Braves have won 247 straight games against the Mets. Let's just go. The two things behind is roll over and die. That's their 2 favorite words. Roll over and die.
Got a Frank fact, Frank.
Look at it.
This looks like a terrible product, Frank.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the small portions.
I wasn't commenting on the amount of food. I was commenting on.
It's a fucking microwave. You're paying for.
It's a microwave that is specifically built where you have to have like Wi-Fi and QR codes.
Yeah.
I was checking microwave.
We go to the 3rd inning.
I was checking microwave.
2-1. Second time around the batting order now for Max Fried. Brandon Nimmo leads off.
All right, Frank, we're getting some questions here.
First time up.
All right, Frank, if you had to spend 3 days in a hotel room,
So guys, just how
would you spend it with Buster Olney, Roger Goodell, or Chipper Jones?
Facade has dropped away about it just
Roger Goodell.
a day at a time.
That's what I
They're
figured.
taking things as they come. Brandon Nimmo said that before today's game, he felt butterflies and nervousness that he has not felt.
You don't really have an opinion on Roger Goodell, do you?
I think he's a fraud, a phony, a dumbass.
Yeah, but not like a real opinion.
I don't have as much hatred as anyone else does. I think he's a bad commissioner.
The key is about finding a way to center yourself.
Hey, let's rank the commissioners, Frank.
And not to make too much in that
They all suck.
of what is actually going on.
The hockey commissioner's probably not that bad, is it?
What? No, he's bad.
Hockey?
He's had two.
Compared to the other ones?
He's had 2 lockouts. No, 3 lockouts. One that wiped out an entire season. And
Is he still the same commissioner?
yeah, he's been commissioner for 30 years.
And I think that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
John has addressed with some of his troops.
That's the
because
team's fault.
Of his experience in the postseason.
Look at that. Shutdown inning. DeGrom doesn't even know what the word shutdown inning is anymore.
To see if the team is feeling pressure, to see if any of the guys are tight.
Unusual acts. People doing things that they had never done all season long, Steve. When you see that, then you know the players are a little tight. It happens. I wish, to tell you the truth, we've mentioned it here before, pressure is a privilege. There's someone that told me that when I was 20 years old.
Ooh.
Curveball stays inside. That's 2-2.
That would have been interesting. Nimmo leaned into that curveball. But interesting for what it hit him, what Nick Lentz would have said.
We've seen that a couple of times where Nimmo kind of juts the elbow out, doesn't really move it out of the way.
This is before the game. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Curveball, he fouls this one off, so won't turn it back. So we checked out last time.
Any more proof?
My favorite part. So for those that didn't see, it was Blooper talking to DeGrom.
He told him to give up those 2 home runs.
I think my favorite part about that is like there's a 99% chance Blooper purposely took that picture just so Frank would see it. Did he trip?
Look at Nimmo's flow.
I think he tripped, Frank.
Nope. It's going through the motions.
I'm pretty sure.
Brandon Nimmo hasn't got it in 2 fucking weeks.
I think. Oh wow. Frank's throwing things. It's not good. Not good.
Well, I'm throwing things into the trunk.
Frank, are these yours?
Wow. Yes.
What do you do?
What?
Cadbury?
Yeah. I will say we saw him in front of the hotel today. He had a crazed, beautifully crazed look on his face. He's so excited for this game tonight.
That's who should have started. Max Scherzer. He's the Mets' only reliable pitcher.
Wow. Wow. Frank has given up on the ground.
And Pete drives this one out to right center, but
He wants to be a break. It's clear. Look at this. Look how feeble the Mets went down this inning.
City Crumbles for the remainder of the series. Max Scherzer goes tomorrow night against Troy Gaither at Right. And then Sunday night.
Did Max Scherzer ever apologize?
Re-signed Charlie Morton. Yeah, Morton, 38 years old, just signed a contract for next season. 1 year, $20 million with a team option.
Did Scherzer ever apologize, Frank?
Morton has been saying for 6 years.
It wasn't his fault. That was the Mets' fault.
He's still playing.
Yeah. Just seems like nobody on the Mets takes responsibility.
No, the Mets actually apologized. They basically acknowledged that
He's had the inverse
they brought him out to the mound late.
career. Usually start out great and then it descends. He's gotten better as time's gone on.
No, this game's over. This game is fucking over.
No, it's 2-1.
It's going to be, look at that.
What, foul ball?
So it's a 1-2-3 inning on 5 pitches. He's only thrown 5 pitches this inning. They don't get. DeGrom wants to be a Brave. There's no doubt about it anymore.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be a Brave? They're world champions, Frank. Georgia's a beautiful state.
Yeah, may not be after November.
What? All right, I'm not sure where that was going. We'll leave it alone just in case.
fouls off the fastball.
No foul ball.
Look how low his pitch count is.
To Dave's killer stats.
47 in the third inning?
Gary Cole has won more games in the major leagues.
I mean, what are we talking about, Frank? You're saying that's low?
When the Mets
What's
win,
DeGrom's?
when the Mets win, they're pitching. Their pitchers have over 50 pitches in the second inning. Look at that! Look at his strut! You know what I mean? You see him walking? He just walk like this. He just walk like this, like. You see that? He's already walking. By the way, they're gonna hang up the banner tomorrow. The 2022 banner. And the Mets gonna put up the wild card banner.
Well, I was gonna say the Mets are gonna get a banner too.
Yeah, wild card.
You know what I was gonna say? And the Padres are actually getting ready for Yu Darvish. Yu Darvish, who's won 19 straight games against the Mets. He never beat fucking Yu Darvish. And in fact, they're gonna go, Padres are our daddies, because he never beat them. And the Mets threw the season away. When Bus Only reported he's going to Braves, that's when you should have known that his fucking heart is out of it. Hold on, so are you saying Buster Only is a reliable source?
He's the one that said it's gonna happen.
But you're saying you believe Buster Only?
He's always right.
Buster Only. Hashtag always right. Frank, a lot of people say you're always right. You and Buster Only had
See? After the game, he's gonna go.
I didn't read you.
DeGrom has purchased a house in Atlanta.
In Buckley?
What?
In Buckley?
Buckhead.
Buckhead. Buckhead is a nice suburb of Atlanta.
Now there are inclusive data for kids. Every year, we try.
Let's see here. Frank, you hate more, Blooper or the Philly Fanatic?
To just relax.
Blooper.
And eating healthy.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Every
Empire Strikes Back.
That's kind of like a standard answer, right?
Yeah. It actually is the best one. Character development.
Orlando Arcia really swings out of his socks on the first pitch from Jacob DeGrom in the bottom of the third.
DeGrom has 32 pitches, Frank.
Yeah, but he's given up 2 fucking homers, and the Mets are not going to get another fucking hit.
It's 32 pitches, Frank. You were saying Fried hit 45, and now that was so low.
Yeah, well, 2 straight pitches, 2 straight homers.
Ooh, drop. Good hit.
DeGrom legitimately sucks now. DeGrom legitimately sucks.
You think he's going to take a discount to play for the Braves next year?
That's the rumor.
Listen, it's a good deal. Give up 50% of your contract. You're still going to live very well. And you get a raise.
The right-handers, I think DeGrom's recognizes that they're diving over the ball.
I think, if I remember correctly, somebody did like a survey of former professional athletes, and the standard, like the average answer was that the average athlete would give up 10%. Oh, yeah. The average athlete would give up 10% of what they made if they could win a championship. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, the Mets have a chance to win if they add a player or two.
Right, come on. This team?
Yeah, well, you're right. In the year 2012. There he goes.
What? Oh, Frank, come on. We need to get you sponsored. Here's the dilemma, though. if you get a glasses sponsor, they're probably going to spend more money sending you glasses than they're going to make.
Well, this is from my eye doctor. They sent me a couple of glasses.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Did they saw you break them?
Yes.
So you're sponsored. No free ads though.
They said that these are supposed to be a little tougher,
Hold
sturdier.
on. Is that a brand, or are you literally saying your eye doctor?
No, it says my eye doctor.
Got it. That's what you send me your prescription.
Yep. I hope these pair work for you. I hope they're better than some of the other pairs. These are safety glasses, so they're a little stronger than the typical run-of-the-mill stuff.
Somebody sent you safety glasses.
Yeah, I got 2 pair. Which one? Oh, this one's here. Oh, this one is here. Look at this one. This one.
They sent you safety glasses. So that might last longer.
This one feels real sturdy. I'm tired of losing every. The Mets always get swept by the Braves. They always lose. It's like the hammer in the goddamn nail.
What was the outcome of the last series?
Mets lost 3 out of 4 in Atlanta. The House of Horrors.
So not a sweep.
Well, if the Mets get swept, it's over. The Mets are in the wild card. If the Mets win 1, it's tied, and the Mets hold the tiebreaker. If the Mets win 2, they have a 2-game lead with 3 games left and hold the tiebreaker. But the Mets always do what's always worst. The Mets always fall short. They always disappoint. Always pleasing, never teasing.
Always pleasing, never teasing.
Or as I say, never pleasing. Always teasing, never pleasing.
Always pleasing, but you said it again.
Always teasing, never pleasing.
Yeah, I think Florida State's going to be Wake Forest. Whether they cover, I don't know, but I'm confident they definitely can be Wake Forest.
The Braves are going to score at least 2 more runs in this inning. It's going to be, and that will put the game out of reach. Right now, Max Scherzer Max Scherzer and Chris Bassett are the 2 most reliable Met pitchers.
Frank, what are your thoughts on Breaking Bad?
You know what? I had never seen that show.
Really?
Yeah. I heard it's good.
Same spot, but that one's on the corner for strike 3 called. So Swanson
Come on.
It hit the box.
And then DeGrom put one knees in black to the.
So now the ups are good.
No, it hit the box. It was in the box.
Hold on, did it hit the box or was it in the box?
It was in the box.
Why'd you say it hit the box if it was in the box?
Watch. Right on the corner.
So was it in the box or did it hit the box?
If it's on the corner, if it's on the corner, it's a strike. The corner is the border of the strike zone.
Sounds like things are.
No.
It sounds like a fluid
If
definition.
it hits the box, it's a strike.
Oh! Come on! Damn it. Why did he?
Had to back up on that ball because of the offbeat hop. Knew he wasn't going to have a play at first time.
Why was he trying to run home?
He assumed that he was going to throw out the first. DeGrom looks disappointed that that run didn't score.
I mean, he's devastated for it. Devastated.
I mean, that's.
I heard he's calling his mother to talk about it right now.
There's you see the picture. DeGrom and DeGrom and blooper.
I lost the game of cat and mouse that I was playing with IEDs, and the IED found me.
My husband was killed.
I mean, I saw a picture that was obviously taken in the middle of daylight on the field.
Frank Siller, who made a promise to me over the phone that I was no
You think
longer
bloopers out there handing out contracts?
legs, the
Yep.
emotion, the eyesight.
If I didn't have
I mean,
the house, I would be in a different state of mind.
what does that say about the Mets organization? That the Braves
We have a nation
seem
that
to be
still remembers their dad.
Well, the
seem to have their
Billy,
stuff together.
Billy
And it's
Upper,
run by
Billy
Blooper.
Upper's in a fucking coma. Billy Upper has been just a total fuck up as a general manager. There's no doubt about it. He fucked up the deadline, and he hasn't done anything to try to keep the Mets free agents around. They're going to lose everybody.
So you're saying Blooper is a better GM than the Mets?
There's no doubt about that. The Braves have been tampering with DeGrom. I have no fucking doubt about it.
Via Blooper.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Blooper is a better GM than the Mets have. You know what? I would say Blooper would probably take that as a very, very nice compliment.
Blooper's fucking demonic. He's Satan.
GM Blooper, General Manager Blooper. I like Blooper. He seems to be a nice guy.
The Mets are going to get. I now know that the Mets are going to get swept.
I mean, Frank,
Nightmare never
Frank,
ends.
when was the last time the Braves swept the Mets?
Almost every year,
You mean like once a year?
at least.
I mean, that's okay. So you're saying the last time the Braves swept the Mets was last season?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know how that's relevant to this game.
Headsy play by Francisco.
Stop.
Doesn't get any better than that.
It's very upsetting that he went for it on there.
Planning at the Mark Vientos.
That is not smart, baseball.
What made it special was that's pulled down a third. And
Here it is, another easy ending. Look at this. Look at this. The Phoenix thrown the last 5 batters, got them out on 7 pitches.
In heart.
Look at them. It's just going. Right now, they're just going.
He would have stayed at third. Could have had runners on first and third.
Oh, it was a really bad place for a mistake.
Then he would make the turn, flew behind him before he even got to the bag. And then he completed the pickup play.
He's 6'5", 253 put out.
So when he looked in, the ball's already on its way now. So as soon as he got the turn, he could not go anywhere. Escobar already had the ball.
The best coverage in the game.
Not a smart
play.
It's all right, though. It's all right. Still up 1, top of the 4th.
Because when the ball's first hit, he's got to think, I've got an out at first. And then when he has to back up for that extra hop, all of a sudden the wheels are spinning, and he makes the decision to throw to third.
It's just an under control play made by a veteran shortstop.
McNeil scopes one out.
Oh, come on, please. Okay. All right.
Look at that.
All right.
Look at it.
Frank, that was not a given.
That was a given. That's 2 outs on 2 pitches.
Frank, did you watch the first inning? Did you watch Rosario in the first inning?
It's like I'm not losing this one.
It's over.
Did you watch Rosario in the
This
first
game
inning?
is fucking over.
We're watching the same TV. We're watching the same game. What are you talking about?
The Mets aren't going to get another fucking hit.
I hope so.
So 2 out here's Escobar. Smoked the base hit to left field his first time up.
This is going to be a June Escobar bat when he pops up meekly.
You think he's actually going to hit the ball? Easy out.
Alvarez is only 1 pitch in his first at bat and grounded into a double play, waiting for his second big league plate appearance. Good ball by Free has Escobar flailing at 0-2.
This game's over. This game is fucking over. The Mets aren't going to get another goddamn base on them.
Smile on your brother.
West Ledge of Bel Air. High school teammate of Lucas Giolito.
Jack Flair. Swing and a missed out of the curveball. So Free with 3.
Easy! You know this is? You see the way you this? You know what that means? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I think of the Home Depot. That's funny. See the Home Depot paintbrush coming out. Easy out.
By the way, they said that the Mets, they said that their hearts are so taken up with it, they're not doing another fucking game next year either. And this guy's always calling, hey, here we go, look at this. The whole club has started.
Who's was that?
Some asshole.
A smarter phone for a smarter price, powered by the Google Tensor chip. So your camera can see in the dark with night sight. Fix your photos with Magic Eraser. Photograph all skin tones accurately with real tone.
Oh no! Somebody said Jacob the Chop.
With extreme battery saver.
He did, yeah. Buster only knows he wants to be a brave.
Make it the all-new Google Pixel 6a.
I mean,
By the way, the guy that's pitching for the Braves tomorrow, Kyle Wright.
more like Kyle Wrong.
Kyle Wright
More like Kyle
is
Wrong.
7-0 lifetime against the Mets.
Wait,
He's only allowed 8 hits in his career against the Mets. The Mets have never gotten past first base against him.
ever?
Ever. And he averages 17 strikeouts a game against the Mets. And he pitches with one arm tied behind his back. He says he dominates the Mets in his sleep. He said that the last time he's against the Mets, he sat in charity. He shut the Mets out. Like Hugh Darvish.
Like Sister Jean. Is Sister Jean? Is there something out?
Yeah.
Sister Jane was right. Did you see the comments on that tweet? They said she threw out the first pitch at 103, and the comments were all like, "I don't know, that didn't look like 103 to me." Because she's 103 years old. But if you read the tweet, it could also, without the MPH, the implication was that she threw out 103 mile per hour fastball. That's why it's humorous, Frank. That's the joke in the comments. Not off to a good start here. 0-2.
This is his 4th straight bad outing.
Because he's been in the middle of the plate, he's been hit.
Frank, it's 0-2.
All right, so what's that all about?
What?
O'Reilly takes the fastball on the outside.
Frank, I don't want to hear another word tonight. I don't want to hear another word about the being on the Braves side.
By the way, that was the same pitch.
I don't want to hear another
That was
word.
the same. I'll give you this. That pitch was the same location that I complained about a couple of innings ago.
I don't want to hear another word about the being on the Braves.
Well, you know, tomorrow the Braves will have a 1-game lead.
I don't want to hear
And then they'll have a
another word.
2-game lead after this
I don't
week.
want to hear another word about the being on the Braves.
Last inning, 4-pitch inning. The last 2 innings combined, he's thrown 9 pitches. He's going to throw a complete game for you.
Where you can throw the same pitch every single time, then it's when you have to say, okay, I have to go to secondary pitches. I have to throw some change-ups until that comes back, because it will.
Just mixed in a curveball to Matt Olson. I've been throwing that curveball a lot in the last start in Oakland, mostly out of desperation because nothing else was working. He has highest percentage of curveballs of any start this year in that start in Oakland. Olson all of a sudden a hot hitter again after a dreadful 3 or 4 weeks. You could just not buy a hit. Good cut.
That's right. Get a hold of it.
So that fastball,
Get a piece of it.
Why did he get away with it? Because he's throwing a curveball. He's throwing a slider. So different speeds make that fastball play faster.
He's shaking everything off.
Tells me he wants to maybe go to the change away.
In the dirt. Frank, I don't know if the Braves want this guy.
Pretty hard for a change up from the ground.
He's going to be a Brave next year. He's going to go 18-0.
I don't know if the Braves want him. He
He's going
stinks,
to go 18-0
Frank.
with an 0.94
He
ERA.
stinks.
No, it's been worked out. Blooper told him the plan.
Mastermind blooper. Mastermind, general manager, mascot blooper. Look at this, Frank. What are we doing?
No, that won't be allowed next year.
So much good young talent signed a long
Are you for or against that?
It's easy to see them being.
Are you in favor of banning the shift?
Well, if players weren't such fucking meatheads, we wouldn't have to ban the shift.
Wait, what?
If players weren't such fucking meatheads, we wouldn't have to ban the shift.
When you say meathead, do you mean like dumb jock?
I mean, like trying to hit a fucking home run and pull everything. Yeah, in the old days,
Are you referring to the batter or the fielders?
the batters. In the old days, the batters, when teams shifted like that against you, they would hit the ball the other way.
Yeah.
Then nobody wants to do that anymore. They want to hit a home run.
Okay.
It was a problem with the slider command.
So there's logic behind it.
In that start against
Yeah.
Oakland, and when they went out to eliminate that slider, all of a sudden
Drop.
it's a fastball, and you could hit the fastball or at minimum foul it off. So
Yeah.
for DeGrom, the slider.
So yeah, okay. I mean, yeah. So I mean, if it's so.
When it's not at its absolute best, is critical in order to having that fastball.
So you are in favor of it or no?
Steve, do you realize what just happened? What kind of his
They have to do it because the shift has hurt the product. But they shouldn't have had to do it.
But I'm saying if the shift,
I did not expect it, but
if it was that easy to go against the shift, the players would do it then.
No, they just want to hit home runs.
Well, what I'm saying, there's clearly benefit to still hitting home runs. I mean, especially if we're talking about analytics, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone's about analytics. So if the analytics must say it's still beneficial to go for the home run.
And analytics these days,
Analytics these days.
no, don't think batting average is overrated.
No, what I'm saying is there's obviously still favorable to go for the home run if all they're doing is looking at analytics.
Yeah,
If they're doing what the analytics tell them to.
Analytics favors home runs.
Yeah. All right. So they're not dumb for doing it.
No, it's just the game has changed.
All right. Well, when you say they're meatheads, that imply there's an implication there that they're dumb.
Well, the new baseball is dumb.
That's on the outside corner, strike three call. Just as Riley earlier in the
DeGrom's good. DeGrom's good.
Yeah, well, not good enough. In the
What are
Mets
you
lost
talking
this game.
about? It's 2-1 for it.
Geico Sports Night on SNY.
There's some big news coming out of Brooklyn.
And they're gonna lose tomorrow. They're gonna lose Sunday. They're gonna get swept. And then next week it's gonna be we're gonna be sitting here watching the fucking.
Frank, you gonna get one of these Pete Alonso bats?
Probably not.
You don't want to honor Pete?
It's a meaningless. It's a meaningless record. They're a lot better. Lot better collectibles out there.
You can get it in blue and orange.
There are a lot better collectibles out there.
What do you think about Judge's 61st home run? Did you see? I saw Maris tweet that that the 62nd home run would be an MLB record. Maris Jr.
Yeah, I told you that,
No, I saw the tweet.
and I told you it.
No, Frank, I looked at a tweet.
But I also told you that he said that.
An angel hair.
Okay.
Shop right. Check out.
So Maris Jr. believes that if Judge hits the 62nd home run,
Yeah,
that is the MLB record.
and you responded. What's he gonna say if in a couple years comes out that Aaron Judge used steroids?
Yeah, if Frank, we're on the live stream right now. I want to make sure my words are restated correctly.
Because Roger Maris Jr. said that he felt betrayed when he found out that McGuire used steroids.
Well, it could be. Listen. It could be something that it could be a supplement the Judge is taking now. That in 10 years, oh hey, it turns out that supplement does this. Well, you remember when Armstrong. Armstrong had what, like 7?
Yeah.
And then, but they said they knew about him all along. They said the French did studies and found foreign substances on him. But in the initial study they said they found foreign substances, but it was just deodorant. that's like a 2001 joke, Frank. Oh my God! Did Guillermo? I want to see that.
He's done it before.
I want to see a replay of that.
He's done it before.
Yarmate takes a look at it.
I got it. I got it. No big deal. I got it.
He's actually caught one.
Here you go, rookie.
He's actually caught. No, he actually caught one on the fly once.
Yeah.
He was dug out.
Nobody else can do.
I only see that catch by Yarmate 5,000 times.
That's funny.
Curveball catches the corner.
Good call, Blue. Good call, Blue.
Look at this. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, the Mets just it's automatic. They never fucking win these games.
Oh my goodness. That's bad pitch.
Interesting. Alvarez a little more spread out there with 2 strikes, so he has a little different approach with 2.
The Mets just rip the heart out of your chest every fucking year.
Not mine. He's going to piece of it.
Well, number 1 prospect in baseball.
Frank, if the Braves sweep the Mets, like, do you plan on, like, is KFC going to have to wear, like, a Frank was right shirt or anything? Like, do you have any,
He
do you have any
probably
bets
should.
going
He
on?
probably should.
Any bets going on? Or is
Not
it
right
or
now.
is it the Mets are in the playoffs? Come on.
It's good. All
So
I know
the Mets are in the playoffs. So, like, as of right now, because the Mets are in the playoffs, does the We Gotta Believe guys, do they think you're wrong?
they're satisfied with the wild card. They're satisfied.
Listen, when
They'll
you've only been to the postseason,
they'll be happy when Yu Darvish shuts them down.
on.
They'll say it was a great season. If DeGrom leaves, they'll be happy. They'll be going. They'll be calling. I coughed a huff. Because they're phony, fucking goddamn fucking optimistic, and they don't see that the Mets are gonna fall apart like a fucking cheap pair of fucking shoes.
Frank, when you ooh, that was close. I mean, Frank, when you've only been to the postseason 10 times in 60 years, is it 60 seasons? 60
Yes.
years? Yeah, I mean,
Actually, 61.
61. When you only go to the postseason, jeez, when you only go to the postseason, every 6 years.
It used to be a lot harder to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, getting to the playoffs is something.
Yeah, well.
When you say,
if everyone leaves at the end of the year, they won't be back next year.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with now, though. That has nothing
It has
to do with
everything
this
to do
season.
with now. The Mets never sustained success.
If the Mets win the World Series and then people leave, will you be mad?
No.
All right, so the next season has nothing to do with right now.
Yeah, but if they don't win a division, they have no shot to win the World Series.
Well, you don't know that.
Yes, they do.
You
They're going to
couldn't
get
even say that.
swept
You
by
couldn't
the
even say that.
Padres. They're going to get swept by the fucking Padres.
You had no conviction when you said that. There we go. Good call. Good call, Blue. Good call, Blue.
Look at this. He's wearing the Mets on his watch chain. The Mets, 12 in a row. They haven't had a base on them.
Who's wearing a what on what chain?
That's what Healy should say. Oh, the Rays are wearing the Mets on their watch chain. Tick, tick, tick. The time is running out. The Mets are going down. Oh, I know you're around, but I don't know where you are. Oh, and Healy. This was literally that's how this announcement for 20 years. They were like the fans. I still hear his voice every game time the Mets lose.
There were no audible words in what you just said.
All you have to know is Fran Healy.
That doesn't mean anything to me. But there was in everything that you just said, that whatever just happened, not one word was, I don't know, even there was no. The one thing the Mets couldn't allow to happen was to get swept, and they're going to get swept. Look at this. Look at that. Look at it. He's just going through the motions. That's now 13 in a row down one easily. You see that? You know what this means? What's 13? The 13 straight batters have gone down feebly. How is that?
Especially over the last month when the schedule was in their favor and they really did not take full advantage of it.
Are you saying the 13 last batters have all gotten out without
Yep.
even getting on base?
Yep. And every play has been easy. You see what that means? That means easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I don't know if that's right. That could be right. That's
Look, just look at this. The Mets are content.
look at that.
We're
Look
going
at
to do
look
the
at
wild
that.
card.
Look how he's depressed right now. You're bashing.
They're content to go to wild
He's-
card. They're
Again,
content
Frank,
just
I
like
mean,
fucking
The wild
Clement
card. The wild
KFC.
card's the wild card. I mean, like it's the playoffs. Like you've made.
They're gonna lose to the Padres. And look at this stupid goddamn fucking wild card banner.
I mean, making the postseason is a big deal.
Look at that. Look at that
Frank,
pathetic
Frank,
swing.
how many teams don't make the postseason?
They're swinging like a rusty gate. Look at this.
How many teams don't make the postseason?
The Mets may not even win 100 games. They'll get swept by the Nationals, too.
It's a good possibility if they go in with that attitude.
I mean, where's the fucking heart on this team?
I'm sorry, what?
The heart!
Oh. I thought you were asking where their erection.
Look at this. See? Look at this. He hasn't even hit the ball on infield in 2 innings now.
Middle of fifth.
This isn't dry food or wet food.
All right.
It's not burnt brown pellets. It's real meat and veggies, developed with vets and delivered fresh to you. Get 50% off your trial.
Dear mirror, how do I see myself? I see power. I see a tech-savvy ride.
But
I see
So fucking flat. So fucking flat.
so flat. $1,200 a week. So flat. You get the reference. Step Brothers. $1,200 a week for lessons. So flat. She's got eyes of the bluest skies. What a grace.
Seems like things are very complicated these days. Are you sure you're doing that right? No. That's why Spectrum Mobile.
Frank, it's only middle of fifth.
Unlimited data.
You're only down one run.
$5G for $29.99 a month per line when you get 2 or more lines. So no added taxes, no hidden fees, and no.
The Braves are going to attack on about 5 runs in 1 inning, and it's going to be all over. Tomorrow, the Mets are going to get shut out again. And then they'll roll over and die Sunday with Buster Olney calling the game for ESPN.
If the Braves sweep, that doesn't guarantee they win the division, though, right?
Yes, it does.
Does?
Hold on now.
If,
Does it?
So now I can bet the overdog.
if the Braves sweep,
Team overdog, where you at?
the Mets would have to sweep the Nationals. And the Braves would have to be swept by the Marlins.
Gotcha. So if the Braves sweep the Mets and lose and win 1 game after that, they win the division.
Yes.
It's not burnt
No matter what.
Yes.
It's real
If the
meat
Mets win 1 game, they win the tiebreaker.
and delivered fresh.
And it changes everything.
Well, they have the
50% off
tiebreaker.
your
No, they
trial.
don't.
If they win 1 game, they win.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Years as a shortstop and occasional pitcher extensive back in 2010.
Oh, he wasn't even a full-time pitcher in college?
Nope.
Well, that's probably beneficial to him, right? He didn't throw that many pitches, you know.
His extraordinary run, the back-to-back Cy Young awards in 18 and 19.
And now will be a Brave next year.
Incredible first half of the
He
season.
did-
If he's lucky.
He's wearing a Tom Glavine shirt underneath his Met uniform
Really?
to celebrate the Tom Glavine meltdown in 2007.
Starts now, trying to get himself reestablished. As Leo Contreras swings and misses the slider to start.
He's doing a hell of a job, man. I mean, the Braves didn't score 7 runs in the first inning, so I'd say he's probably doing a better job than that.
And another swing and a miss.
Warner, come on.
Well, struck out the side of the 4th inning and looked more like himself than he has at any time in his last 2 or 3 starts. And that time he's able to lay off.
He has not pitched good in September.
Than any prior. Almost like I'm not going to take this anymore. It stops right now.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if the Mets can't fucking score. They're going through the fucking motions right now.
No pitch count.
So fucking feeble.
I'm using it. Not digitally giving the signs. Digits are giving the signs.
Real digits.
Good eye, good eye.
Florida Contreras, and it's 2-2.
Frank, I would say the 60 pitch count in the fifth inning is pretty good.
And another one.
He's gonna walk this guy. He's gonna fucking walk this guy. The Mets love walking people after going ahead 0-2.
Such excellent pitches.
Or it's gonna be a home run.
Have laid off some of
I'd be
the
happy.
The pain never fucking ends for Met fans. The pain never fucking ends.
Now the 3-2 coming. And he got a fastball and fouled it off after 5
I
strikes.
hurt myself today. Good one.
And I got it to beat a baby. Eddie Rosario waits on deck.
Frank, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Halloween candy?
Yeah.
I'm
Candy corn?
not a big candy corn guy.
Black licorice?
I don't like licorice.
Me
3-2
neither.
to Contreras. And he struck him out.
There you go, Frank.
Fastball
Yeah,
from
what
the
they-
conference.
you just-
You said it was going to be a home run.
The Mets are flat
You
as
said it was going to be a home run or a walk. You struck him out.
Their one chance to score is the second inning, and they blew it. Then Grom
Both
couldn't
options,
do a shutdown inning.
both outcomes you gave, neither of them happened.
He's gone off his game plan.
I have no doubt the Braves are sweeping this fucking
You
series.
said you had no doubt it was going to be a walk or a home
I
run.
have no doubt the Braves are sweeping.
You
this
had no
fucking
doubt it
series.
was going to be a walk or a
This
home
guy's
run.
gonna hit a fucking home run.
He's 0 for 1 or strikeout. What are you talking about? He almost swung at that, Frank. He's going to hit a home run. Get out of here. You're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
On the other side, Max Fried has done the same, retiring 10 minutes in a row. Shortly after getting a 2-1 lead on the back-to-back homers by Riley and Olsen. And Rosario goes after the back.
He's going to hit a home run, sure. Right?
1-1.
As good as these two pitchers have been all season long, they still only get about 18 outs per start. So the relief before the closer is going to play a big part for both teams.
Yanked down first to foul ball 1-2.
It's the shortest home run I've ever seen.
There's no doubt the Mets are getting swept in this fucking series.
No doubt.
The one thing that could not happen,
0% doubt.
it's 1999 all
0%
over
chance
again. It's 1999 again, all over again. They're gonna bring Fran Hilly in to say,
Remarkable to be over 60%.
I don't know where to come up with these.
They averaged 57%.
It's wild,
Right
wild
at the top of
theories.
that list.
When I was a young player, I was told first pitch strikes. That didn't work. Get the first out. That didn't work either. And then someone told me win the race to 3. That worked because if it's first pitch strike and you don't throw a strike,
The ground's throwing less than 100, Frank. You think he's losing it?
when you're trying to win the race to
Think
3,
he's getting
there's
tired?
a couple more opportunities.
They give up fewer runs than the other team.
Yeah, I would like that one too. I think swing and a miss. And
There's that home run, Frank.
That's 5 strikeouts.
That's 2 in a row you've missed completely.
That is his 100th strikeout of the year.
I don't know, Frank. I mean, we might need to have some Frank was wrong shirts made.
Strikeouts.
you watch the fucking Braves are gonna sweep this fucking series. The Mets have no fucking heart.
Frank, you just said the past 2 batters were going to hit home runs, and they both got struck out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're fucking losing.
Well, how does that not matter?
The-
How does that not matter? How can you be so wrong about those 2 batters, but then claim to know exactly what's going to happen 3 days from now?
I just know. Just say how it always happens.
I mean, it seems like you
It
don't
always
know.
fucking- it always
It seems
fucking
like you
happens that
don't
way.
know. It seems like you don't know anything.
It always fucking happens that way.
What does?
The Mets in these big Atlantic series always shit the fucking bed.
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
Olsen backdoor slider. Darnell fastball away. Contreras fastball in.
The nightmare fucking never ends for this fucking team.
What nightmare?
That the Mets are gonna get swept by the goddamn fucking Padres.
You are literally upset that your team has made the playoffs. You are upset that your team is in the postseason.
I want the division. The
I understand
wild
you want the
card-
division, but
The
you are
wild
upset that
card
they've made the playoffs.
sucks. When they lose to the Padres, then you'll understand why I feel this way.
1-2 coming. Pop
You are literally upset that your team's in the playoffs.
What I'm worried about is that they had this 1 year, a tease of a year, and then everyone's going to leave next year and it's going to be shit again.
You're more worried about next year than you are right now.
He's been called one of Trump's strongest allies.
As a member of Congress, I don't think you're giving yourself any time to actually enjoy what you're watching. I mean, you have a team that could easily win 100 games this season, and you're not happy with it. I don't know.
They need to win 100 games this weekend. If they win today, it'll be 99. But they're going to get swept. They're going to get fucking swept in the series.
I don't think you really believe that. I don't think you believe that, Frank.
That's how it always happens.
I don't think you believe that.
Good news. During Mattress Firm's Sleeping Spree event, save up to $500 plus get a free adjustable base room.
We'll make a new bet around every 2 seconds. Not only on the game, but on the game of life. Betting with love is just a swipe away. Betting on picking up.
I mean, Mets are just going through the fucking motions right now. I haven't seen them even come close to a fucking hit.
I mean, I've seen them come very close to a couple hits.
Yeah, not since the fucking second inning.
I mean, I guess you would have to describe what you mean by close.
A nice a ball that's actually like looks like it's going to be a hit. And
A ball that looks like it's going to be hit.
A ball that's hit hard.
Hard, okay. So no balls have been hit hard.
Nope. In fact, if it wasn't for Eddie Rosario, they might be a no-hitter right now.
I don't think we're watching the same game. Do you know what day it is? Do you have a concussion? I don't think we're watching the same game.
All right, let's see if it. Here we go.
It took him like what 7 games to hit 61.
Yep. If he takes 7 games this time, he might run out of time.
Yeah.
They got a 3-game series against the Orioles this weekend, and then he has to play 4 games in Texas, including a doubleheader.
I mean, you want to talk about guys swinging for the fences. I mean, that's all he's doing right now, right?
Yep, that's all he's doing. Well, the Yankees, unlike the Mets, are playing in a division where they have good teams but not great teams. So they have the division wrapped up, even though they have less wins than the fucking Braves. By the way, you realize that the Yankees have less wins than the fucking Braves, and they're going to get the division while the Mets get stuck with the fucking wild card.
Frank, that's how divisions work. I don't understand how you.
Yeah, well,
I don't understand how you're
it's fucked up. It's
you're
fucked up.
flabbergasted by how divisions work in sports.
I don't.
Why? How is
this is why all year I wanted help from the Mets. All the help. I mean, if the Mets could have gone into the series with a 3-game lead, I'd feel good.
No, I don't think you would. I don't think you would. I mean, you're upset that your team's in the playoffs right now.
Because I know what's going to happen against the Padres.
So what I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure a couple of years ago, you would have said, "I just want to make the playoffs. I want my team to be in the postseason and have a chance." They finally make the postseason.
I got raised expectations this year.
They have a chance.
I got raised expectations this year.
What I'm saying is, a couple of years ago, you would have been happy if your team made the playoffs. Your team makes the playoffs now, and it's upsetting.
Yeah, well, tell me if they're going to tell me they re-sign the players. Then maybe I'll feel better.
Well, see, that's exactly my point, though. Is that when you finally get what you said was going to make you happy, you're not happy, and you want more and more and more. Nothing is satisfying.
Well, the World Series would be satisfying.
I don't know if it would be. In fact, I'm pretty sure somebody in the office, I can't remember who or when it was, but they said the day after the Mets won the World Series, you would verbatim quote say, "Yeah, well, they're not going to repeat."
Well, no one's repeated in 21 years.
And I'm glad that you did not. I'm glad you did not deny that that is exactly what would happen.
Certainly, the Braves felt coming into this series that they had an advantage overall in their bullpen, even if the Mets had the advantage.
Just be happy. Don't you want to be happy?
See how that plays
I
out
don't
tonight
want to
as we
see
go forward the next
Connor
couple
Gillespie
days.
again and you Darvish smiling in the Mets' faces as he shuts them down for the 17th straight time.
I don't know why you don't want to be happy.
I hate it. And then if they beat the Padres, they have to go play the Dodgers with Carlos Carrasco and Taijuan Walker pitching. The only chance the Mets have to win the World Series is to win the division.
I don't know, Frank.
Although he has been pitching a little better lately.
Don't you want to be happy?
Lose that closer's job. That's grounded toward the middle of the diamond, and Arcia with a nice sliding stop, but no way to throw out, speeding him up. Arcia did well just to get to that.
There you go, Frank. You got somebody on base.
Yeah, double plays coming.
There you go.
See the pitch by McHugh. Back to Lord Cutter. And he wasn't able to make the play. McHugh makes the play, it's an out, but once it got to Arcia's right, no chance with the speed of minimum.
I don't know why it took me so long to realize you are Randy Quaid from Major League. I don't know why it took me so long.
You know, I didn't realize this. He took out Fried in the game. This is Colin McHugh.
You've been so upset in your little rants that you didn't realize they made a pitching change?
Well, I watched the judge hit that. Here it is! I fucking told you! Look at that. Look at that. Look at you see Fred Healy! Fred Healy! There it is. This is going to happen against the Padres.
That Alonso guy, man. He's not that good, is he?
He is very streaky.
There's Lindor. He's good, right?
Has a home run in his career against Colin McHugh, 3 for 11. Takes that cutter outside for ball one.
Oh. I don't know what happened. Fried was puking in the dugout.
Oh, yeah?
10 years ago as a starting pitcher.
I hope he's okay. Who was that?
Who was that?
Are you not watching the game?
No, I was watching the Braves coverage of Fried puking in the dugout.
Starts that one outside. It's 2-1. As Ronnie said, McHugh's going to have to go out and get the 2, maybe even 3.
The Mets have had the ball out of the infield in 4 innings now.
Trying to get to the later innings to interns and the Jansons.
Oh, come on. He's leaning into it. He wants that pitch.
A dangerous pitch from McHugh.
Look at this, right at him. There it is. It's a lemon species. Easy, lemon species. You see the high-five? You see the high-five? The umpire just high-fived him.
I think he was checking for substances. I mean, if anything, it was a low 5. Which obviously is not, doesn't have the same passion as a high 5.
Well, Charlie just tweeted out, yeah, congratulations, Atlanta. You have squashed that bug again. He goes, Padres, get ready. He said, let's get ready for your daddies. The Padres. The Mets have not beaten the Padres in 7 years.
It's not. I'm sick. Can't just wait. It can't wait. It's too important to cut off.
It's too important, Frank. It's too important.
It's a partnership.
The better we know each other, the better we can provide care that is right for you.
I'm so happy I did this.
Atlantic Medical Group, more than 300 convenient locations, online scheduling, and telehealth options. Connecting with our doctors has never been easier. Find yours today.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, the movie Jaws, in concert with your New Jersey Symphony, comes to 3 New Jersey venues. Watch Steven Spielberg's thrilling masterpiece on a huge HD screen above the stage, while the orchestra performs John Williams' iconic and suspenseful score live. October 28th in Red Bank, 29th in Newark, and 30th in New Brunswick. Order today. Tickets at NJ.
Frank, who the chat's talking about who would play you in a movie. So do you have two questions? Who would you want to play you in a movie, and who would realistically play you in a movie?
What's his name of? Zach Galifianakis, I think, would be a good choice.
Is that's who you would want to play you in a movie?
I think it's probably both.
No, Frank, get out of here. You're telling me Zach Galifianakis would play you in a movie?
Well, we could
maybe 10 years ago when he had some weight on him. No, even then.
Well,
are we talking about the same person, Zach Galifianakis?
Yeah, I didn't know he lost weight.
I mean, he was never really that big of a guy, but he might have a little pudge and like hangover and everything, but he's since lost a lot of weight. But I mean, he was never a unit. So you would want Zach Galifianakis?
I don't know. What unit actors are out there? There's no unit
there's
actors.
not many past 30 or 40. That's for sure. We don't live that long, Frank.
Well, then I'm never going to get to see another one of my teams win them. The Dolphins are back in this shitter. The Mets are in the shitter.
I mean, the Dolphins, I mean, that's kind of something they did to themselves. I would say you ever see the movie Richard Jewell?
Yeah.
That guy's a good actor.
That's the guy who should play you.
Yeah.
You could totally see it.
Yeah. I don't mind.
That movie,
he's a good actor.
That movie pissed me off.
I didn't see the movie, but I know the story.
Yeah, you're watching how how he was treated, and especially this dumb reporter. Look at him. Look how stupid. He's obviously a loser.
If the games are still meaningful on Wednesday, swing and a miss, and DeGrom with his 10th strikeout of the night.
What's he swinging at?
This year, Jacobs struck out 10 or more. 58 in his career, now just 2 behind.
I mean, some of these pitches that DeGrom's throwing, like I know they're 100 miles an hour, and I wouldn't be able to hit it, but some of these aren't even close to the plate, and the batter's just going for it.
It's played rapidly. So to say,
Slow
out their season against the Marlins.
Only one out.
And Alcantara would be scheduled to pitch that last game of the season Wednesday against Atlanta.
Gone.
Slumped out to left side by Swanson. That ball was going to sail out of here. The third home run for the Braves tonight.
I mean, DeGrom's not pitching back. Look at it. Look at that. Did you just said he went the number one? Look at it. The celebration's on. They have fireworks. They have that siren. They have that song. Then jump on it. Like when they used to do that jump on it, Fred Healy used to go, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Fred, and there it is. You know what Fred Healy just said? Oh, Fred Healy's calling this game. I hear Fred Healy's voice. The Braves are hipper. Yes, they got chipper.
Oh.
Did you see that? Did you see the Mets? The Mets right now. Nope, the sweep is on. The Mets have not won a September game in Atlanta since 1987.
I'm sure they've won at least one.
Nope.
Not one?
Not one. The Mets have lost 49 straight games in September in Atlanta.
They've only played 49 games in September in Atlanta since 1976. Oh, that's not gonna make it out. Dang. Oh man. Can you imagine if that would have made it out too? Can you imagine if that would have made it out? That would have been pretty cool.
Well, there's been a lot of firsts, right? First time he gave a back-to-back home run since June of 19.
This is the first time he's allowed 3+ home runs in a game since April 9th of 2019. I mean, I don't know. I guess he didn't really play much last year, did he? No, he played like what, the first half of last year?
First half.
He played the first half, so that's. There you go. Good look. Good look.
Braves have confirmed that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. I'm sure they've won at least one game in September in Atlanta.
Nope.
I mean, I don't know. One game is just. I feel like that's. I mean.
And by the way, the guy that broke Starling Marte's hand, he just sent a ball, which broke Marte's hand. He sent the ball to the Braves.
Yeah. KFC tweeted ban first pitch swinging. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, come on. This blue has some questionable calls. I don't be telling tales out of school, but at best questionable.
Disciplined performance by the Braves. Three-two coming. And foul tip held by Nito for strike 3. That's strike number 11.
Oh, still good inning. Still good inning. You can get a run. It's a good inning.
On the app. To our card. To your card. Or your door. For every healthy.
Buster only just tweeted out, yeah, baby. And he's with Fran Healy going, doing this in the crowd. Hey, Met fans. Because nothing is better. And Scott Van Pelt is going to have his show begin today with, oh, he has the choir singing, you have me. Scott Van Pelt tweeted out, hey, a big smile like this going, with his head, his giant head.
What did you just say? I didn't really catch any.
And game on Sundays, Buster only calling the game. He's gonna go, hey Eddie, and he's gonna have the Buster on the game. Hey, Mets fans, hey, Mets, in your face, and he's gonna be Buster only, Michael K, and Fran Healy.
In your face. I don't know.
I don't right now. I don't trust Jacob DeGrom in the playoffs, and he's gonna lose to the Padres. He's gonna get.
You don't trust Jacob DeGrom
Right now, nope.
I mean, Frank, let's clip that and put that right after your reaction to hearing DeGrom was going to miss games at the beginning of the season. I mean, that's remind me to clip that and put those two clips together, because that is a wild turn of events. You don't trust Jacob DeGrom?
This game shows.
You don't trust Jacob DeGrom?
He's gonna get hammered by the Padres next week.
You don't trust Jacob DeGrom?
His last 4 outings have sucked.
I don't know. I mean,
his last 4 outings have sucked.
If you don't trust Jacob DeGrom, you trust no one.
This week's episode of the Mets Pod, Jerry Blevins joins the show.
I mean, you don't trust anybody if you don't trust Jacob DeGrom.
I
don't know of any fan of any other team that would even think of saying such a thing.
Wherever you get your podcasts. 7th inning in Atlanta, and Raisel Iglesias, the 32-year-old Cuban right-hander, will come on to pitch.
Well, he's been their secret weapon from after acquiring him from
By the way, the Angels gave him to the Braves for an autographed picture of Blooper.
That's a fair trade. I mean, I don't even have an autographed picture of Blooper. Blooper, if you're watching, I love an autographed picture. And I won't even hire any kids to ask it for you. How about that guy?
You know, the Mets haven't even seen like Wall 2 lately.
Those guys are losers, right, Frank? Like, listen, I collect sports cards.
Anyone
so
that sends a kid to get an autograph is a fucking loser.
Yeah. I collect sports cards. I mean, like, I'm very self-aware. I understand that I collect cardboard pictures of athletes. But if you're using a kid to hang outside a hotel of an athlete to try and get them to, like, I don't know, a sympathy autograph, a sympathy signature, that's what I'll call it. Trying to get a sympathy signature using your kids, and that's just
I mean, the Mets are just fucking lifeless in this game.
That's
They're just fucking lifeless. There's no life in this fucking team. They're heartless, they're fucking gutless, and they're going to get swept. Scherzer's going to get hammered tomorrow. They're going to get blown out on Sunday, and then the division's dead, and then next week they're going to play the same shit baseball against the Padres. Look at that. This is how the Padres series is going to go. The Mets, in the wild card, the Mets are going to score 0 runs. 0 runs. They're going to get shut out both games. And then they say, and then that wild card banner stare at you in the face next year when they're losing 90 games.
Look like you were doing the Disney Channel thing. I'm Frank the Tank, and you're watching Disney Channel.
This game's over.
You're just blocking yourself on the camera. It's like you put up. Oh, the face mask. It's like you've just pulled the curtain. Pay no attention to the man. Pay no attention to the tank behind the curtain.
And that's how you would really notice how we get behind the baseball at least a whip since day one.
You know, everyone knows the Mets are going to get swept by the fucking Padres. Everyone knows.
Uh-oh.
That's it. You know, this is 16 in a row. The Mets haven't had. The Mets, the last 16 batters have seen dirty pitches. They're not even trying. They're going through the motions. This is what the Padres series is going to look like.
Now that's a banner, Frank. That's a banner right there.
Yep, and that's going to have. Wild card. Is that's all they accept?
Yes, go far. Have you ever had a noise complaint?
Nope.
You've been here for like pretty much a year, right?
Yeah, almost.
Almost the whole year? No noise complaint yet. It's amazing. I mean, Frank, that's, I think we agree. That's amazing, right? Not one noise complaint. Actually, that kind of makes me nervous for what your neighbors are doing. Imagine what illegal things your neighbors are doing, where they're like, that loud man is yelling again, but can't call the cops. Your neighbors are murderers, Frank. You lucked out.
The Mets looking for their next base runner. 2 out of the top of the 7th, down 3-1.
What vicious, monstrous things are your neighbors doing?
Down the right field line.
Oh.
Can't get there. Hops up against the wall.
Right now, Escobar's the only one fucking hitting.
He's in standing with a 2-out double.
Right now, he's the only one fucking hitting.
You just can't keep Escobar down. That's 5 hits now in his last 6 at bats.
Nope, don't like this.
And the Mets will get the top.
It's 2 outs. Nothing's going to come of this.
A little change up that he stayed back on. And it got up.
I get it, Frank. You're playing both sides.
That's why it stayed fair. I thought for a second that Acuna was going to get to it, but he didn't.
Well, we have our answer.
If you're right, you can say you were right.
And here's the fucking rookie. Yeah.
Oh, now he's the effing rookie.
I mean,
Look, you love this guy.
Yeah, I love him next year. I don't expect him to do anything right now. If he gets a hit here, it will be a fucking miracle.
That's a heck of a way to treat your new guy, you know.
The Met rookies never do anything.
I mean, but I get it though. You're playing both sides. You project them to do bad. If they do bad, you can say you were right. And if they do good, then you can claim, hey, I'm a fan of a winning team. I get it.
I mean, he's overmatched. He is overmatched right now. This is why the Darren Ruff trade is such a disaster.
Would you rather have Ruff in there?
No.
All right.
There it is. He closed his eyes. That's how he did it.
Right. He was like,
look at this. There it is. High five. Look at that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Way to go. I love you.
He was like 10 feet short of a home run.
Next year he might hit a home run.
Yeah, but it won't matter because nobody else on the team will be there.
Nope. In fact, he's going to get traded for Patrick Corbin. So the next year we'll have the 8 ERA guys and lose 800 games. If you're an icon. And Clem will be going, you're doing the Eichhoff dance. Because Clem loved Jared Eichhoff.
The stunning full-size silver chrome bat is limited to only 500 bats. Also available are the traditional maple wood bat and the two-tone high-gloss Extremum bat. Go to BigTimeBats.com and get your part of baseball.
You said you're not going to get one of these bats?
No.
Check this out. Check out Hello Tomato.
I don't know, Frank. I don't know.
Check out Check out Playtime. Check out Playtime and Real Time. Check out Pickles, and nice guys. Check out here, there, and Angel Hair. Shop right. Check out.
By the way, Vaughn Grissom came up for the Braves, and he's ready. When he comes up to the Braves, it's on Hall of Famer right away. The next guy's come on, and it's ran. Everything the Braves touch turns to gold. Everything the Mets touch turns to shit.
I've got the magic.
They just showed it. Steven, Scott Van Pelt going, and he's gonna swing. Hey, left hand with that big head of his, the Sports Center logo. When the Mets lose, then that best the Sports Center logo has his head dancing and smiling. He has a smile with Buster goddamn only.
I've got the magic in me. Is that the Braves, Frank?
Yep. Tomorrow the Braves will win.
What are you throwing, Frank?
Yeah, we can pick that up. It's a magnet. It's a magnet chain. Watch this. Oops.
I think you have
Watch
to,
this.
I think you have to hit the magnets with the chain to pick them up. Oh no, this one.
Where is it?
Right there. Watch this. It just landed nowhere near them.
Well, here's Tyler McGill, and here's when the game gets blown open. Yeah, by the way, McGill, is he all right? Here's something about the Angeles Infinity. Next year, McGill is going to be the worst pitcher in baseball.
You ever see that Disney Channel commercial? You might be too old for that, Frank.
By the way, guess what they did with Jacob DeGrom? They were going future frame, and Jacob DeGrom. Then he was cheering. He did. This is Jacob DeGrom. This is what he showed, Future Brave. And everyone was cheering. And he's on his way. He's on his way. Home, sweet home. And he was blowing kisses. That's what DeGrom just did. This is the Jacob DeGrom heel turn.
We've come a long way since before the season started, when you were pretty upset that he was going to miss games. Now you don't even trust him.
You might be able to throw harder, but can you hit the corners? That's what this game is about.
I was 0 for 2. And he
Oh.
misses on that fastball. But I guess my point is that his velocity has not been higher. In fact, it's been lower than it was.
We were teased on opening day when he took that start through 99 miles an hour. Is that what we thought we were going to see when he came out of the pen? Right. This is a guy that suffered an injury this year. And coming back from injury, you never know what you're going to get.
Average fastball velocity as a starter was 95.8. It's been about what he's done as a reliever, too.
Oh, that might drop.
Why is Miguel in this game? Miguel has not been good at all.
R-I-S-P-C-T. See what I did there, Frank? Frank, you see what I did there? Frank. I said R-E-S-P. I said R-I-S-P. There's runners in scoring position.
Well, you know what? So we do this again tomorrow when the Mets get no hit, and then dancing with that song, land, din, 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 and jump on it. 2007 never dies.
Didn't he miss the playoffs in 2007? Yes, no. Did he miss the playoffs in 2007, Frank? Frank? Frank.
Well, losing in the wild card round is like missing the playoffs. And you're gonna lose in the wild card round. Everyone fucking knows it.
I don't know.
You're gonna lose in the wild card round. They're gonna get swept by the Padres.
Would that make you happy?
They just bust on the goal. This here, bust on the end. It's Scott Van Pelt. They gotta call the games. The wild card is on ESPN with Scott Van Pelt going, "Hey, Met fans, nan." And this choir going, "Oh, how happy."
Oh, happy day.
Jesus, that Alvarez hit pretty well to center field. That's too good of a pitch with 2 strikes against the Giants.
Almost in the third, Darno at second with nobody out.
No, good look.
By the way, Travis Darno against the Mets is a 700 hitter.
700.
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that high? Did he break it?
He is like he's 35 for 50 all time against the Mets.
All right, good look.
Why? I mean, Miguel has not been good since coming off the injured list. He has not been fucking good. And DeGrom needs to go at least a 7 inning. I mean, really, DeGrom. I think DeGrom's now. I think there's no chance DeGrom is in that next year.
No. Oh. I thought he was going for it. Oh. All right. Still got a chance to get a run in. Still got a chance. It's not over yet. Let's get another run.
Rosario, and then you've got Arcia, the number 9 hitter on deck. You've got first base open.
Who now takes Rosario?
Yeah, I would think about walking, right?
Rosario is just a
You would walk Rosario?
hitter. You could make your pitch, and it could turn into a hit.
The Rob struck him out at both his at-bats tonight after Rosario had troubles in left field that led to the only Mets run. Infield stays in, second and third, one out. And Rosario
Yeah, I don't think you need to walk him.
Nothing to one. Almost like he was trying to shoot on the left field.
Just waited too long.
Yeah, waited much too long.
A 7-game hit winning. I mean, 7-game hitting streak. That's nice.
Garcia on deck.
Come on.
1 run, 6 hits. The Braves 3 runs.
Just get 1 run.
Hits,
Just 1 run. Bring in 1 run.
And that's lifted out to right.
Oh, that's gonna be close.
He's not.
That's gonna
no
be so
shot,
close.
No shot.
That's gonna be so close.
Well, never win again. The Padres are going to sweep this team. You know it, I know it, and the whole fucking world knows it. Here it is here. Look at that. Look at that. Everyone's happy. It's like everyone is happy but me. I never got joy. Look at this. Look at Buster Olney. Buster Olney is dancing.
The Mets have some serious work to do now against the back end of the Braves bullpen. A.J. Minter getting ready now. Kenley Jansen looming for the ninth.
Oh, almost hit him.
With the division on the line, come home to familiar faces on SNY for all the latest pregame news, updates, and analysis as this weekend's heated Mets-Braves series continues. City pregame live
The sweep is on.
Starting at 6:30 p.m. right here on SNY. And of course, they'll be there for the post-game as well. Ball play 2-1. Handed off to our buddies at Fox for the game tomorrow night. ESPN on Sunday night.
By the way, the Mets have not won a game on Fox since 2016.
When are they going to put on Fox next?
Tomorrow.
They're not going to be on SNY?
Nope. It's going to be Joe Davis who says fabulous LA and awesome Atlanta against this scum of New York.
Gracie, she just loves to sit with me while I watch TV, baseball or otherwise. With the dogs want nothing to do with me. 2-2 on the way. That's upstairs 3-2. You sit and watch by yourself.
I do watch by myself. My family will ask, "What are you doing tonight?" And I'll go, "The Mets game's on Fox. I have to watch. It's the end of the season. Can't miss a thing." They're like, all right, good night. And then they're gone. So they're 10 toes up and by myself. So they don't need a texting buddy doing it.
My wife will sit with me for the first couple of innings. She won't exactly be watching. That's drilled to deep left center field off the bat of Arcia, headed back toward the wall.
Oh, I thought that was out. I thought for sure that was out.
Did you see what he just said? Stop! I told you. Look at that. Look at that. Look how he just hit. He just hit.
Look at blooper on the dugout. Blooper on the dugout. Just having fun. I thought for sure that was out, Fred. That was. That was a great hit.
Tiebreaker gone. Look at that. Look at that. He just said, you know, he just said, fuck you out the ass. Fuck you out the ass. And that's just another. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those lights. It's over. It's over. It's over. That's just every year the same shit out of your heart. It's ripped out of your chest.
2022 Nissan Factory SUVs. Anything but basic. Get 1.9% financing for 36 months on 10 models. Black Road with best-in-class fuel economy.
Who are you talking to? Frank, who are you talking to?
This is fall in New York State.
Is that the group? Is that the negative group, Frank?
This is like nowhere else. Plan your getaway at iloveny.com.
So is Trevor Knight coming in?
All fall into an affordable, livable living room from Bob's Discount Furniture. Like our best-selling playroom, 2 sectionals, no space.
Frank, we got the chat asking questions again. Besides anyone on this team, who's your favorite Met?
Maybe Mike Piazza, Gary Carter, Lenny Dykstra.
Lenny Dykstra?
Yeah, he's one of mine. He's up
One of
there.
your favorite Mets?
Yeah.
You mean Mr. Marjorie Green? Oh, that's a perfect pitch by Matt right there. Right down the line.
They're cursed. They're fucking cursed forever.
Who is?
Mets.
I don't know. I mean, you made the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're gonna get swept by the Padres.
September and beyond.
I do have to say, with McGill, the McGill experiment, because that's really what it is, I was surprised he was in the game as Trevor May has now come in. But even more surprising to me is I would have tried to get one more from DeGrom. But, he might have to pitch again on Wednesday. And
Well, what we don't know is how he
It looks
felt.
good, Frank.
all that's right.
But you're right. Spectre of an important game the last day of the regular season and the possibility of DeGrom pitching it. Certainly.
Is Scherzer starting tomorrow?
Yep.
Max will be ready.
You think he'll have a better
Nope.
Tomorrow.
game than DeGrom?
Nope.
With that start he had here, it was
You still trust him, right?
a big series.
It's over.
You don't trust Scherzer either?
It's fucking cursed. It's always the same day.
You don't think Scherzer has a contract with Blooper, do you?
It's over 3 tonight. It wasn't inside. It's just a little high, 2-2.
I mean, if the Braves got DeGrom and Scherzer, I mean,
DeGrom signed for 3 years.
DeGrom signed for 3
I mean,
years.
Scherzer signed for 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, but Blooper is such a good general manager. I can see the Mets trading Scherzer to the Braves for like, I don't know,
That's a good part.
bucket of balls.
They runs full counts with Cody.
May's losing it. May's losing it.
Well, AJ Mitchell's been warming up for half an hour in the Braves bullpen, getting ready to pitch the 8th. I don't know if they'll have to change the plans now.
Heat is on. Heat is on. Heat is on.
And Acuna down.
Ah. All right.
Just
Still a good inning. Still a good inning. All right. Hey, great inning. Great inning. Are we going into the 8th right now?
If you're afraid
Yep.
to offend, you can't be honest. That's
There's
Thomas
9 innings, Frank.
a leader in the
There's 9
American
innings.
And it's over. And
Hartsfield
tomorrow is going to be.
There's 9.
The Braves will take the lead tomorrow.
You got to play 9 innings, Frank.
Tomorrow.
You got to play 9 innings.
Tomorrow the Mets will lose again. They're going to get swept. It's over.
Preserves your right to save on repairs or replacements.
Games
or
are 9
major
innings.
parts
You got to
assistance.
play all 9.
Protecting your freedom to choose your mechanic or dealer for one affordable pay-as-you-go rate. A rate that will never go up.
All right, Frank. So Dykstra is your favorite Met.
One of my favorites, yes.
One of your favorites. We'll say favorite just for for simplicity. Who is the Met you hate the most?
Vince Coleman.
Vince Coleman?
Yes.
Why do you hate him the most?
Well, remember I was mentioning how much I hated those Cardinals teams earlier today?
Yes. I remember you telling me you hated the Cardinals.
Yeah. The Mets battled the Cardinals in 85 and 87 for the division, and they lost. 86, the Cardinals basically faded in April. Mets won the division by 21 games, so it was never a battle. But 85 to 87, the Mets and Cardinals had a very heated rivalry. The Cardinals actually called the Mets Pond Scum.
Literally. No, I'm asking you literally.
Literally.
Okay. And that was before or after the Hernandez trade?
After.
Marinos and key pieces will not play Sunday for the Giants. We'll tell you who after Mets.
Imagine Keith Hernandez, right? Like they thought he was doing blow in St. Louis, right? Imagine like you kicked off the team because you're doing blow, and they send you to New York City. So anyway. No, Frank. Frank.
All right, guys, the road ahead presented by your Tri-State Cadillac dealers. Not much of a road left. So that's Keith, by the way. Frank's up today. He's okay.
So anyway, Vince Coleman was 1985 Rookie of the Year. 118 stolen bases, rookie record. Stole 100 bases a year in the 80s. Led the National League every year. Mets literally never threw him out. They finally caught him stealing after 58 consecutive stolen bases against the Mets in 1990.
In 1990?
Yes.
Okay.
That was his walk year. That was his last year. The Mets had a fractured relationship with Darryl Strawberry. So he went to LA. So to replace Darryl Strawberry, the Mets decided to go with speed instead of power. So they signed Vince Coleman. To say he was a disaster would be an understatement. He was always injured with the Mets. 91, 92, missed a lot of games due to injury. And he just like snapped the crowd, yelled at the crowd.
He yelled at fans like you.
Yeah. Injured all the time. Yelled at fought with the team manager.
Yeah?
Yeah. So in
Did he
1990,
follow the team manager, or were they checking out like a raccoon rat fight?
they had to be separated by other coaches. So 1993, Mets are playing a game in Los Angeles, and there are a bunch of kids and autograph seekers outside. Vince Coleman's going into a car, probably a car service car, with Bobby Bonilla. Goes into his back pocket, pulls out an M80, and throws it into the group of autograph seekers.
Yeah.
18-month-old baby suffered permanent hearing damage. He actually got criminal charges. And that's how
long was he in jail?
He got probation. And that is why Vince Coleman is easily the Met I hate the most. And that's a lot of good reasons to hate him.
It took you so long to say that. It was worth it. I'm glad you told me that story.
Second most hated Met is Aaron fucking Heilman.
Why? We only have two more innings. What's the story on that? We only have a certain amount of time.
All right, Mets against Cardinals again. 2006, Game 7, NLCS. He gave up a 2-run homer to Yadier Molina in the ninth inning.
So we went from he threw fireworks at children to he gave up a 2-run homer.
Yeah, that's why I don't know.
But you realize that's the gap between your most hated and second most hated.
Yes,
is he threw firecrackers at children and like took away a child's ability to hear. And then next up on the list is a guy who gave up a 2-run homer.
Yes. Well, Vince Coleman's number one.
I mean, that's
Vince Coleman's number one.
That's
for
such
a reason.
a drastic, drop in seriousness.
Lito's been a good rally starter all year. Good time to do it now. Willie Rodriguez warming up for the Mets.
Pitcher goes left baseball.
You know they're losing tomorrow. You know the Mets are losing tomorrow.
I don't know that.
Yeah, 100% the Mets are losing tomorrow. In fact, that's my best bet of the weekend. Braves money line tomorrow. Hammer it now.
You're taking it?
Yes.
Wow. Frank is going to bet the Braves. You will have a financial interest in the Braves winning tomorrow. You heard it here first, folks. Frank is betting against the Mets tomorrow. I'm shocked. I'm not appalled, but I am shocked. I mean, especially after giving Phil such grief about it.
Fly ball toward the gap in right center. Back goes
Uh-oh.
the warning track, and it's out of here. Tomas Nido with an opposite field home run. His third home run of the season. They get the Mets a little closer.
Putting Miguel in this game was so stupid.
I'm
putting Tyler Miguel in this game was so stupid.
I can't believe you're betting against the Mets tomorrow. All right, I have to tweet that out. Maybe I'll clip it. I'll tweet that out.
I don't want to tell you the reason why.
Straight to the season. That's hit a lot of ball to center, and now this one. Impressive. Out to right center.
You don't see too many hit out that way over that high fence.
Especially by a right-handed hitter, but he got it up. It never came out of the air.
So now it's 5-2 Braves, and here's Nimmo with one out and nobody on. He gets dusted off. 0-1. Nido had that long stretch without a home run. And he was able to break and got the silent treatment. Then he hit one, the next day? The next time he started? Carter for a strike. 1-1.
Well, let's get out of here with the three-run lead. Let's get out of here with the 3-run lead.
That's just the 5th home run he's allowed this year. Alonso waits on deck. Stop that. Oh, I was going to mention about the Brewers. You saw they lost last night, right? They had a 2-0 lead against the Marlins, and Avisail Garcia, who played for the Brewers last year, a great year for them, just came off the injured list. It's a grand slam in the 8th inning to beat them.
Freddie Peralta, who was the starting pitcher for the Brewers much of the last 2 seasons.
It would have been ahead of the Phillies coming into today had they won that game. But now they're a game behind. Breaking ball foul away.
You know, it's over. The sweep is on.
Sweep is on. Sweep is on. Yeah, that's Buck Showalter.
They're playing for the division title pride, but more importantly,
You remember that when we were down in Miami?
And not having to play in the wild card round. Top 2 seeds in the National League get a bye, and whoever wins the division would be the 2nd seed.
Oh, he's getting a piece of it. Strike him out.
4, 5, 6 years. Such a gauntlet to run to get to the end of October this year into November. That having to play the extra games in the wild card just make it difficult.
And more so this year because they took away.
You see the batting he's using? It's got that the knob, the twisted.
Yeah,
knob.
a lot of Mets have that.
Yeah.
That's why I asked him about it.
Yeah. Strike him out. That's gonna.
The defense has been great tonight. You have to say it has been great. There's a lot of high velocity, a lot of pitchers real close, and boy, he's been on the number almost every time.
7th pitch of the bat coming from Minter to Nimmo.
Nice. You know, Frank, here's a question. Are pitchers throwing it so fast now that it's almost not fair to ask the umpires to like call a perfect game. Are the pitches coming at him so fast? It's almost it's unreasonable to ask them to be more than 95%.
95% is the acceptable.
That's acceptable. Well, there you go. Was that Judge? No.
Oh, he's 2 batters away.
All right,
This fucking thing told me he was 1 batter away.
No, we can switch it back. And the Orioles coming up to the mound. We can switch it back.
I thought that Judge was going to be up first.
That's all right.
2 out. Base hit to center field. That's the first to third. With Mike Piazza standing on
Get him out. And
that pretty much.
We can get out of this inning 5-2. I'd be so happy.
I don't think people remember how great Andrew Jones was. I mean, for as great as the Braves pitching was during that whole stretch of time when they were winning the division every year, he was so much of a factor in them getting every out.
He was the rock. I wonder if Michael Harris II is going to be their second rock. He looks so good with the jumps he gets in the outfield.
It's a large shoe.
Yes, they are.
Strike him out.
That's how good he looks to me.
I mean, to me, if you add the defense with the 400+ home runs, Andrew Jones is a no doubt about it Hall of Fame.
I'm with you.
You absolutely
Play all those games, Gary. 51 home runs.
I think he'll get him eventually.
Best center fielder this side of Willie Mays.
Who did he play for the Orioles? Or who did he play for after Atlanta?
Yankees briefly.
Yeah.
I think he's also a White Sox. Let me see. I remember he was
he Detroit?
I remember him with the Yankees, the White Sox.
Was it Orioles? Or maybe I'm thinking someone else.
At the end of his career, no. He played for the Dodgers, Rangers, White Sox, and Yankees.
Okay. It was.
I do remember him with the Yankees.
Strike him out! Strike him out!
It's so depressing.
Strike him out! Oh.
By the way, Travis Darno never made a catch for the Mets when he did that. Never.
Ever?
He was he
not even once.
He was defensively the worst catcher in baseball history when he was with the Mets.
All right, let's get some more runs in there.
Multiplier and $157 million in prizes. Hey guys, my brothers are in town. What's that?
All right, Frank. Was it 5-2?
Yeah.
5-2. Judges coming up to plate. I mean, so up next.
After this guy.
I mean, he could hit the Major League Baseball record right now, Frank.
According to some people.
According to people who don't read the record books. It's a weird thing to It's a weird stance to be like, I personally don't see this record. Like, you can disagree with MLB. You can disagree with MLB holding the record, but like, you still have to say like it is the MLB record. You can't for the MLB say it's not the MLB record. You can't say Major League Baseball recognizes it as the record, but I'm not going to. It's like, I mean, do you recognize it, Frank?
I recognize the Bonds record.
Even though you know it's wrong. It is what it is.
Look, a lot of people were using steroids.
I don't know about a lot. What's a lot, Frank?
I would hazard
10%.
Well,
20%.
I know he's a son of a bitch and a scumbag.
He is. Wait, hold on. Who are we talking about?
Jose Canseco.
Oh, that rat. He's a rat, you know.
Yep. You know what he said?
What?
More than 50%.
Yeah, but he's a rat. You believe him?
He's the one that taught everyone how to use steroids. So
yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, he's a rat.
My guess is
you gonna believe a rat?
My guess is it was at least 30%.
Okay.
At least.
But what I'm saying is, he's a rat. You can't trust a rat.
No, I can't trust him. But
in fact, I would say, even bringing him up, I would say that makes him even more untrustworthy. Just to try to use him as a source. It's almost rat by association, Frank. And I don't want to say that. I hope that doesn't come across as too harsh. But using Jose Canseco as a source, I mean, that just got him. All right, can we turn him back to
it doesn't matter. They do the Braves gonna tack on.
Well,
there it is.
Well, I would like to watch the Braves tack on if they do.
Or
if they don't, I would prefer to watch.
I'd rather keep it on until Judge is out.
Well, they're about to review a play.
Anthony Swanson will lead off at the bottom of the eighth. Only the fourth minute pitcher of the night. Swanson homered in the sixth inning, the third of 3 solo home runs against Jacob DeGrom.
Good pitch.
Swanson, Harris, and Riley for the Braves in the eighth. Swanson's home run was his 23rd.
Who you texting, Frank? Who you tweeting?
23rd home run, 93 RBIs.
You tweeting Braves fans over there?
Them DMing people.
Individually?
Yep.
Are you DMing KFC?
Yep.
It doesn't look like he's replying to any of your DMs.
So many of their players have stayed for a long period of time.
Are you DMing the We Gotta Believe guys?
Yep.
It doesn't look like any of them are replying to you, right?
Just signed 38-year-old Charlie Morton to come back for another year.
Are they giving you the cold shoulder?
Hard to believe that they wouldn't want to re-up Swanson, but then again, at this time last year, it was hard to believe that they hadn't re-upped Freddie Fredo.
Right. So, Kevin Jansen loosening up. Most of those players, other than Olsen, signed early in their career.
Show me something. Let's see what you got for the future. Does Bautista want to go after Judge and try to get him?
I'll tell you about hitting right now. This is confusing me. I suspect it's like, you know what, if you get behind, then don't give in. But still, it leaves that little doubt in their mind as a hitter, whether they're going to come after me or not.
It looked like a collaborative conversation, not sort of a marching order. Type of thing you get from managers.
All for one against Bautista. That's well placed. I don't come to the attention of us. The Judge must take the delight of the crowd. He's at 61, looking to make baseball history. And Bautista hits.
Strikeout, right?
He's either going to strike out or walk.
And the 1-0 pitch.
Watch this.
The Battle Giants, 6'7" Judge, 6'5" Bautista. And now time called as
Can you turn back to the Braves game, please?
I just want to watch the Judge at bat. It's the only thing I want to watch.
They're slow playing this.
I mean, I'd like to have a second TV here. Maybe one day I'll do that.
I mean, what?
will have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up: Lindor, Canna, and McNeil.
Thank you.
I don't want to miss 62 if he hits it.
Still on the bench is a left-handed pinch hitter if they need one. With Kenley Jansen getting himself ready. Although I don't know, do you like left-hand hitters against Jansen or right-hand hitters?
If he's right, it doesn't matter. But he went through a period where his cutter was not cutting. But what they have done is they've made him stand taller as opposed to leaning back. He was leaning back, his arm was late. So we'll see if he's made that adjustment when he comes in.
Certainly the results have been better lately. And it would look like he might lose his closer.
See if he can do it.
So ready to play for the Jets this Sunday. And an update on the Giants as well. Geico Sports Night tonight after the post game right here on SNY.
Okay, Jets fly. Got it.
Yeah.
I think the Dodgers are going to miss Gary if they're vulnerable.
All right, hit another one. Hit another one.
Always score every postseason.
Make it 6-2. Make it 6-2.
No Bueller, no Trinan.
You're gonna get swept by the Padres. That's what pisses me off the most. You're gonna get swept by the fucking Padres.
It's all right. It's all right. Going into the ninth, 5-2. These Yankees fans are booing an injured player. Imagine hit 62 off of an injured pitcher.
That was shitty.
Find yours at Toyota.com.
Intentionally walk up. Don't fuck around.
Are very complicated these days. Are you sure you're doing that right? No. That's why Spectrum Mobile makes mobile easy with unlimited data and nationwide 5G.
All right.
for $29.99
Going in the ninth
per
inning.
line when you get
5-2.
So no added taxes, no hidden fees, and no
Let's hold him.
contracts. Just
Let's hold him down. Let's hold him down.
Just a coffee.
Decaf, half calf, cloud roast.
No, I'll just do a water then.
Artisanal water, spring water, Babylon water.
One simple. Get unlimited data and nationwide 5G for $29.99.
Heat
Click
is
the
on.
Spectrum store today.
Back to the
Heat
gym,
is on.
back to the field, or still at the beach. Wherever you're headed this fall, there's a Ford SUV ready to take you there. With advanced tech to help navigate your life, cargo space that adapts to your
What are you
changing
doing?
needs, and capability to go wherever the season takes you.
You demon KFC?
Back to Ford.
No, someone, young mate.
Lock in 2.20% financing for 60 months, plus get $500 bonus cash. Learn more at buyfordnow.com.
KFC called it.
So the Tiger.
KFC said, Braves are the play. If you're a betting man, you got to bet Braves. He called it.
The Braves are going small.
I mean, I'm betting them. I'm betting
Sign
them.
up for live odds, anybody points bet. Mets were pregame favorites, -135 to win this game right now. That's the ninth inning, down 5-2.
You gonna live bet the Mets, Frank?
100 for the Mets to win.
You gonna live bet them?
Kenley Jansen, who owns 387 career saves, including 37 this year to lead the National League, will try and protect a 3-run lead in the ninth.
Yeah, second in the majors. Like Jerry said, his car is touching again as he tries.
So hold on here, boys. Hold on.
Leading off.
Heat is on.
0.91 ERA lifetime against New York.
Heat is on.
You see, if the Mets could sign these players, this could be a year to build off of. But they're not going to sign anybody.
Watching the game. What are you talking about?
The game's fucking over.
You're on Twitter.
Lindor's 0 for 3 tonight.
Heat is on.
I'm actually getting ready to write a fucking blog.
In the top of the ninth.
You gonna write a blog
Yeah.
on the Mets?
No. Something actually pleasant.
Takes Jansen's first cutter for a strike, nothing more. Jansen trying to save it for Max Fried, who went just 5 innings.
Frank, what's the longest you've gone happy about the Mets? Has there been like a week-long stretch where like just there was like a week where you were like happy about the Mets? 5 days, 4 days. Has there been like just like 1 week? No.
It's just depressing. The Mets are the most depressing team in sports. They just rip your heart out.
You're telling me the Mets are the most depressing team in sports?
Because
in sports,
it's always the same.
Are you talking about in baseball or in sports?
It's just always the same. It's just always heartbreak.
They're the most depressing team in sports. You're talking about all four major professional sports. And lacrosse.
They when they beat when the ball went through Buckner's legs, they cursed that when the Bambino transferred to them. They're never going to. If I had a time machine, we're going to go to 21-91, and the Mets will still not have a World Series. And they'll have wild card banners up the fucking ass.
So there's never been even just a week, like 7 full days, even in the off season, like off season where you're like going into spring training, like no injuries, you're like optimistic. Well, as optimistic as you can be. No, just everything's shit.
Every major free agent the Mets have leaves. DeGrom's gonna be gone. Diaz is going to be gone.
You think
Bassett's going to be gone.
Ooh!
How many times has he been hit?
Well, how many times has he leaned into the plate?
He did.
Look at that. Buck Showalter just clapping about him getting hit. He's applauding him getting hit.
I mean,
but that was a long butt.
He had it. I mean, there's no way he could avoid getting hit there.
I mean, to say the Mets are the most depressing team in sports.
They always fucking lose to the Braves. And the team I hate the most.
I mean, there's so many.
When am I going to have a championship again? When? It's been 20 fucking years.
How many MLB teams have never won a World Series?
Takes off and let him go on defensive indifference. So that takes the play possibility away.
Just need one more base runner in front of the red hot Escobar.
4. Like the Rangers, right?
Why not? It's still September, isn't it? It's not that
It is, that's true.
6.
September for another 2 hours.
And what's the longest current drought?
74 years.
They're not going to make the season. They're not going to make the season.
There's no way the Mets are winning this game.
Not with that attitude. So anyway, how long between World Series for Chicago?
The Cubs went 108 years.
108 years. But you're upset about 30.
37.
37.
Well, everyone's leaving at the end of the year, so that means next year's going to be shit.
No, it means next year will be a fresh start.
No. This year has always reminded me of 1985.
Why is that? Did y'all win the hold on? This team has always reminded you of 1985?
Yes.
The team that didn't win the World Series?
Team that was good enough to win the World Series.
But didn't win the World Series.
No.
So this whole year, you've thought this Mets team wasn't going to win the World Series. You haven't had hope at all this year.
85 should have won the World Series. Back then, only 4 teams made the playoffs.
That doesn't change that you.
And the Mets had a 6-week stretch of injuries.
You're saying you thought this team was like 85.
Yeah, but the only difference is they don't have it. Everyone's going to leave, so there won't be 86.
Yeah, but you thought. So I mean, I don't.
If the Mets keep their players and add somebody, another bat, this team could win the World Series next year. But they're not going to keep anybody. And that's what depresses me the most.
I don't know. It just seems like they can't win. On or off the field. They're not going to make the season. Let's get a double play. Let's get a double play. Let's get a double play. Let's end it here. Let's get a double play. Let's get a double play. Let's do it. We can do it. We can do it. Let's get a double play.
Lays off that one and it missed upstairs, and now it's even his takes are good.
Now remember, for Escobar, heading the count here, he likes the ball down middle, down in, and that's where the pitch that usually is a cutter will end up.
Strike him out. Or hit a double play. I don't care. Either way.
From Jansen. Escobar watches roll away on a sinker, and now it's 3-1. Well, you got the rookie Alvarez in his first big league game, standing on deck, 20 years of age. Rookie about to come up in the biggest at bat he could have conceived of in his first big league game.
Watch out what you dream for.
Jansen behind 3-1. Escobar looking for a pitch to drive. And he takes inside ball for the bases are loaded for Alvarez.
Are they really setting up Alvarez?
Could you have scripted this any better? Francisco Alvarez called up today.
Oh boy. I like Alvarez. I have a lot of faith in Alvarez. I just don't think this is the right spot for Alvarez. I mean, I don't understand why Vogelback's not coming up. I know Vogelback's a double play candidate, but I think Alvarez is probably a double play candidate too. I don't understand this one fucking bit. Buck Showalter's man just came like it's in fucking May. I mean, he's made good contact, but he's a fucking rookie playing his first fucking game. I mean, how can anyone expect him to do anything right here?
He didn't do a double play. He didn't do a double play.
Why is he swinging first pitch after the guy just walked at her? See, next year maybe that's going to be a hit. I mean, this guy was in Double A. He's 20 fucking years old. He can't even fucking drink. Oh God! Blew it right past him. He's overmatched. They should have put up Vogelback here. I don't understand why Vogelback isn't batting. Vogelback could hit a grand slam home run. And they're pinch hitting Tyler Nyquil next? Oh, God.
Oh! It's the second time tonight he's throwing the bat.
Yeah, because he's overmatched. He's nervous. He's a fucking rookie. And they're playing him in this type of game. Should have called him up earlier. Let him play the fucking against the A's last week. That would have been a much easier chance. But now we have to rely on Tyler fucking Nyquil. Nyquil will put the game to sleep. Tyler Nyquil, all he does is strike out. The guy fucking sucks. He's the word one. He is fucking brutal. He just is pure trash.
Frank, I don't know anyone else who hates the Mets as much as you.
There's no shot. And the Mets are going to get swept in this fucking series. They don't have any fucking heart. And then they're going to get swept by the goddamn Padres. You know it. The whole fucking world knows it.
I don't know anyone else who hates the Mets players as much as you.
And Equip tries to lay off the first cutter. And he does not swing it for a while. Jansen very unhappy with that call. Comes wandering down off the mound in the direction of home plate. If Nate Naquin can keep this going. And hit bats with a single and a walk, loading up. 2 down.
NyQuil will put the game asleep. I mean, this guy just sucks. He just fucking sucks. He can't hit. The only guy that really is hitting right now is fucking Escobar. He's the only one I fucking believe. I have faith in right now. And
Braves fans do not hate the Mets as much as you hate the Mets right now.
I mean, the championship is there for them, and they just gave it away. And now they're going to get swept. The one thing that couldn't happen is going to happen, and the nightmare never fucking ends.
One more.
Nightmare never fucking ends with this team.
One more.
Jansen bidding for his 38th save of the year and trying to get the Braves the opener of this series. He's 1 strike away.
Come on, make contact! You piece of shit!
I believe in you. 1-2. I believe in you.
Oh, I remember seeing that before. The 2015 World Series. Similar play. Next bat and pitch is a home run. That's Travis fucking Garneau. When he was at the Mets. I mean, all night, all you have to do is throw it on the ground. That's all Nyquin does. He just swings at pitches to the ground. He's fucking sucks. He was a bad pickup. I mean, Billy Epler fucked up the dud line. And it's not the dud line, it's the dud line. That's what he did. The Mets were dead after the deadline.
Steps to the left, so Naquin pulls one to right. Long run home.
I mean, Nyquil Nyquil is just terrible. He just sucks. Bad trade. Every trade the Mets made at the deadline has just blown up in their fucking face.
Nice take on the sinker, and now it's 2-2.
One of the Mets' deadline shit acquisitions, he should say. NyQuil will put the game away.
Ended here.
That is twice in the last 3 pitches that Naquin has only just barely kept this game alive.
This guy's how is. This is where the Mets lost the division. These deadline trades just fucking killed this team.
One more. I believe. One strike.
Bases loaded, 2 out.
One strike.
2-2 coming.
One strike.
And Naquin pops one up wide of first. Olsen comes over for a look, but that's on the dugout roof. And yet again, Naquin has life. 7 pitches deep in this at bat. And still going.
The Mets never have miracle comebacks anymore.
Were you not watching the Marlins game like 2 nights
That's
ago?
the Marlins.
I guess comebacks don't matter.
They're done. They're fucking done.
One more.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming from Jansen to Naquin.
One strike.
And Todd with a check swing fouls that one off. This is becoming interesting. How many different ways can Tyler Naquin stay in an at-bat? A foul tip off the glove. An emergency hack into the ground. A foul pop-up that just made it out of play. Now a check swing out of play. And he lives to fight again. Waiting for that one. Again, the 2-2. And Naquin's foul tip.
This is how the Padres. Look at it. Look at that sign. Look at that. Look at it. Did you see it? Did you see Busteroni? Busteroni was on the field. Going, hey, Red fans, you're in second place now. Welcome to San Diego. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You see what that is? Look at it. Look at that. Domination. Domination. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? They're shouting champagne. Did you see it? What just said? He had the sign up there. He got like this. He went to the house. The match. Look at the match. You see the match. You see the match dugout? They know the season's done.
You're my boy, Blooper.
Did you see what KJ just said?
You're my boy.
KJ just said that. You said, you hear the song? You know the song? The song that goes, Wahoo goes, this game, you hear the song? It's so easy to beat the Mets. It's so easy to beat the Mets.
You're my boy, Blooper. You're my boy.
Did you see what what they just said? They Tom Hunter is in the logo, and he shouted a heart rate, and the Padres going,
What happened?
The Padres are laughing.
Go Braves.